What it is, baby. Welcome to the We'll Get To It podcast. Just zooming right through it. See that?
Butter podcast.
What'd you say?
Got your fried steak and podcast. Get your podcast.
That's
Chicken
racist.
fried
We'll
steak
get
podcast.
to it. What is
I don't know. It just...
something podcast? Get your podcast. Peanuts
No,
podcast.
that's a fair voice. That's like a voice like at like a county fair.
What are most carnies? White.
White. I think. Huck some peanuts.
Is there no
Carnival
statistics?
Cruise.
Is there no statistics on carnies? Let's be real here, you know.
Yeah, if I'm being honest though, the carnival was kind of like.
You're also wasted at the carnival.
I was wasted at the carnival too, though.
You know who doesn't get wasted? Anderson Cooper, a man who does the news. Joe is our very own Anderson Cooper.
How do you know Anderson Cooper doesn't get
Yeah.
Why are you speaking for him?
Yeah.
I know him.
How do you know him?
Work.
Where you work at?
CNN.
You work at CNN?
Yeah.
What do you
What
work
time?
in
What days?
CNN?
What days?
Yeah.
What do you work as?
Monday, Wednesdays.
What's
What
your
time?
job though? What's your job?
After 10 after 12:30.
When'd you start?
Yeah.
When did I start?
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Okay, but what's your job though?
So you
What's your
haven't
job?
met Anderson Cooper?
I went in for interview. He did
And
my
you-
interview.
Anderson Cooper did your
He
interview?
did my
You
interview.
did?
What are you doing for Anderson Cooper?
I find that hard to believe
I'm his
Anderson
PA.
Cooper does interviews.
I'm his
You're his
PA.
PA?
Yeah.
Anderson
PA?
Cooper, man of the news, is interviewing his own PAs?
Yeah, he has to. He says it's integral. Integral.
He said that.
Yeah.
You did?
Well, he said it like this. It's integral.
What was the last thing you did for him?
I kissed him.
He asked for kisses?
You kissed married man Anderson Cooper?
You did?
Mm-hmm.
You're willing to die on that hill?
No. Yes.
No or yes?
What's the answer?
Yo.
Yo?
Ness.
Ness?
Nintendo
I
Entertainment-
mean, I didn't kiss. We didn't kiss.
Off the
We
record?
hugged.
What is truth here?
Yeah.
We hugged
You hugged.
with our tongues.
Was that during the job? Was that on the job? An on the job duty? Or
No, it was after.
after
He took
the
me to
job?
dinner.
That's very
He
unprofessional.
took you out to dinner.
Yeah.
If
I
you
Anderson
did that-
Cooper, married man.
If
Yeah.
he did
This
that,
is his
that's
husband now.
Very.
Yes.
His
Open
husband
marriage.
knows.
Open marriage.
Yeah.
Open marriage.
Open marriage.
He has
Who
kids.
am I to judge?
He has kids.
Open kid marriage.
Open
No,
kids?
that's not how it works. He's looking for a nanny.
Anyways, whatever. Let's
A
just
manny.
move on. We're moving on.
Alric.
Fran Drescher?
We're moving on. News this time, for real. Our Carney talk was interesting. It wasn't.
I like Carnies.
Wrestling came from carnivals.
I could see that.
No.
You know,
Anyways, let me just get
shanty town.
pulled. Shantytown's just where homeless people live.
Yeah.
Sea Shanty.
One of my favorite things was watching the Carnies in their RVs in the lot watching
Dude,
TV.
they had some grade A RVs there.
I miss clown cars. I miss like when like it was like
Clown college isn't a thing anymore.
no, it's not.
They
You told
canceled
me
Clown
that.
College.
You told me that. Yeah.
The Ringling Brothers stopped with the clown college.
I think, yeah, because they were the largest
Yeah,
clown
being a
college.
clown is now a vocational thing.
It is.
No,
It-
he's
you
joking
have
about
to you have to learn clownery or whatever it's called, like from already existing clowns.
Yeah. You have to find a clown to be an apprentice for.
They do them like
essentially.
in like small towns, like locally. I think like you could literally look up like become a clown,
How to become a clown.
and not like a bull clown.
There are
No more. See?
Clown will go bachelor's degree in theater arts.
Can be useful.
News here. While you look up your clown school bullshit.
I'm getting rid of the Carney demographics.
Yeah. News here.
News here.
News is starting. Dune is a movie that came out. Put your hands there. Dune is a movie that came out. Put your hands there. Right there. Dune is a movie that came out. And as we all know, it is part 1 of a 3-part story. Leave your hands right there.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah. It is part 1 of a 3-part story. Part 2 has already been slated for release.
Oh.
And it is going head to head with one of the biggest franchises out there.
Avengers.
Think bigger.
Star Wars?
Bigger than Avengers?
Bigger than Avengers.
Bigger than Star Wars?
Bigger than Star Wars.
Like studio wise?
Not studio wise. I think in terms of
Jean-Luc Godard.
fans.
So big.
Well, he's not a franchise guy first off.
he's not.
Yeah, you'll get shot if you say
I'm
that
gonna
in front
spit
of
in
him.
the face of all these art-loving cinema
Yeah.
folks.
Wait.
The
Bigger
biggest
than-
franchise out there.
Biggest
Fast and
franchise?
Furious.
It's not Avengers though?
It's not Fast and
Disney.
Furious?
Like, Disney in general? Like
Paw Patrol 2!
No!
Same weekend!
How are they gonna surpass it? All the kids that were gonna go.
Mm-hmm. Those kids are gonna go feral.
That's not a franchise. Oh, it is a franchise.
Oh, it's
It
Paw
is,
Patrol
it
too.
is.
So.
Have you seen
No,
the
Dick-
Paw Patrol merchandise?
Well, no, a franchise.
It's
You know,
extensive.
if there's the Paw Patrol movie 1, and there's a 2, that makes it a franchise. Yeah,
It's based off the show.
and it's based off the show.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Going head to head.
Franchise.
Going head to head on next October.
Uh-oh.
Wait, hold on.
During Halloween.
Hold on.
Next October.
Or 2 Octobers from now.
2 Octobers from now.
There we go. 2 years.
Why are they releasing Paw Patrol 2 2 Octobers from now?
They need time.
To make Paw Patrol 2 the movie?
Look at the animation. It's great. Do you see Paw Patrol 1 the movie?
Why? You're Nickelodeon and you go, October 2023, Paw Patrol 2 is dropping. Clear your fucking
Save
schedules.
the date.
Mm-hmm.
Save the fucking date.
Yeah, we're going on opening night.
And meanwhile, the Motion Picture Association is just like,
We have it done already.
it's like,
We did that.
there's a Paw Patrol 1?
No. Do you think Paw Patrol's gonna win any awards? You can
No.
Probably like best film.
Best kids movie.
Best
film.
film.
Best
direct.
animated movie, probably?
Best film.
No, best film in general. Don't
Best
downplay
foreign
it.
film?
Don't downplay it.
No.
Hey, if Boss Baby could be like an award-winning film, so could Paw Patrol.
Well, no, they literally created the best animated film thing. So they're like, look, just stop throwing this bullshit here.
Well, that was for Toy Story, no?
Huh.
Yeah. They're like, we get it. We get it. You like Toy
They
Story.
created.
We get it.
They
we get
created
it.
the best
I
animated
feel like
movie for
there's
Toy
something
Story.
a little bit condescending about
There
that.
is.
Don't
It's
you
completely
think?
Yeah,
condescending.
that's what it is.
Uh-huh.
That's all that the fucking
Uh-huh.
Academy is condescending. That's why they did best foreign film too, because they're like, oh sorry, best film is for American
Best
films.
ethnic film is basically what it is, quote unquote. I think
Anything
so.
that's not from America,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
like even Europe and shit.
Like Canadian movie or
Canadian,
whatever.
yeah.
Mhm.
But like that's why people were
Best
all up in their own
not-
assholes
Best
about
not American film.
Beetle,
Beagles?
not Beetle,
Beetlejuice.
Psycho.
Oh, Parasite.
Parasite, Psycho.
Yeah, because it won.
Yeah.
It won
Best
best foreign
foreign
film
film.
and best film,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and they were like, no, there only won best foreign film. Why didn't it win
Yeah,
best
yeah.
film?
They said
Why
you could only
wasn't
win
why
best
wasn't that
foreign
Doka?
film.
Why not Joker?
Anyways, yeah.
Joker.
And also, yeah.
Like Chet Hank fans like Joker.
Here, I know, but-
No. Not Chet Hanks fans. I think just Chet Hanks fans are a different breed.
Yeah.
They're like they're specific. I feel like the Chet Hanks fans, the people who would gravitate toward Chet Hanks, they've been hiding in the burrows
Oh yeah.
for centuries.
Yeah.
You know, now they're
Awaiting their time.
Their
to
champion
rise.
has arrived.
Yeah.
So now they're there.
And they're on that Chet Hanks train.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So
Thank you.
yeah, the Academy's an asshole, and Dune 2 is an asshole.
Dune 2?
Is an asshole.
Coming out the same time, Paw Patrol.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
just
oh,
let Paw
okay,
Patrol.
yeah.
Let Paw Patrol.
You're
have their
overstepping
kids.
your boundaries, dude.
Why can't
Let's
the kids
that
get their
right.
own
Let's get
movie
that right.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Dune's
It's
gonna take all those kids from the Paw Patrol number.
Denny Villeneuve is just like Paw Patrol 2.
I should
Suck
read
my
Dune.
dick.
I should read
that is
Dune.
not cinema. He's French Canadian.
Oh, okay, got it.
That is not le cinema.
Two.
Tuh.
Hey, why'd you spit on me?
See what
Spit
you
on the
asked.
floor.
And you spit on me specifically.
You
You had your mouth open.
You slid into it and opened
You
your
did,
mouth.
like a baseball player.
Yeah.
Was
See, we
that
can
an
play
in-
this game too.
Was that an invitation?
Improv, baby.
Ah, yes, sir. Yes, and. I mean, yes, sir. Imagine improv. They're like,
Yes, sir.
it's a yes, sir.
Hey,
Hey, aren't you
Hey.
Tony from the?
I'm driving down the car. Yes, sir.
There are no no's in improv.
It's only no, but.
It's like, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Hey, aren't you Jimmy from the tire factory?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Anyways. Moving on here. Just before next.
What were we talking about with Dune? Oh, Paw Patrol. Got it.
Moving on here. Moving on.
I
Here.
should
forgot.
read Dune though.
Is it a good read?
I don't know. I just.
Huh?
I don't
Did you
know.
read Dune?
I've never read
You
Dune.
Dune reader?
I've never read Dune.
Okay.
I might because I don't want to wait till October 23 to 2023 to get fucking part 2 and whatever else.
Part 3 is probably gonna come out 2026,
Yeah.
2025 maybe.
So I might. Depends.
Bro, I don't like that movies denote how old I'm gonna be in the future. It's like I gotta wait until I'm this much closer to death to watch the continuance of this story.
Mhm.
That means at some point in the future, there's gonna be movies that I like that I'm not gonna be able to finish because I'll be dead. Because the series will come out.
Imagine people who are like 78
And
when
they're like,
Star Wars Episode 7 came out.
Oh no!
They're like,
dude.
yeah.
Fuck.
Or like Lord of the Rings Part 1. Even though they were like within a year from
Yeah.
each other, he's like, I'm 85.
Imagine
And this movie just got released.
Dude, imagine you died like right before you went to go see the last like fucking Lord of the Rings movie.
Mm-hmm.
That makes me sad. I'm weeping in my heart. My heart weeps for you, those who have passed. I hope they're cosmic leftover sentience
Mm-hmm.
There's space dust.
viewed the movie.
Yeah.
There's space. Sloppy
I
seconds.
hope I just become like sentient
Moving
like,
on.
energy. Okay.
I want to be reincarnated as
We're
a
moving
penguin.
on.
As a penguin.
Black
Reincarnated.
Panther 2.
Okay.
Wakanda Forever.
Wakanda.
Wait,
Wakanda.
what's the storyline gonna be like? Considering
No idea.
No, nobody
No one's
knows
got
yet.
a clue.
Nobody knows yet.
I've got a
Really?
fucking
But
clue.
reportedly, Shuri will be the main character.
Still?
Yes.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And Namor is scheduled to be the villain. This is old news.
Namor.
This is old news. We've heard it before, but like I think now it's like
Who's Namor?
Let me show you. He's like Marvel's Aquaman.
he was actually before.
Aquaman. Oh, he's kind of hot.
He wears undies.
Yeah, he was before Aquaman.
Interesting.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait. So wait. I'm just wondering how they're gonna connect like the two worlds of like.
Well, both of them are hidden cities.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
So-
probably know about each other.
it'll be interesting
Yeah.
though, to see how
Do you
it's
think they
gonna
share
pair.
technology?
I don't know. This is hard
We
to.
haven't seen any underwater
That's kind of
Atlantis
that's
stuff.
kind of pimping actually. This picture.
Yeah.
Why does he have the X-Men thing?
Is Namor an X-Man?
The first
No.
Interesting.
Namor, the first.
He's an
mutant.
Atlantean.
Well, it says the first mutant here.
Curse of the Mutants, the first mutant.
You know what? That's the thing with
It could be like a comic line.
Mhm.
That's the thing with comic books. All right. Every fucking
Mhm.
next week it'll be Magneto is the last mutant or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, it's fucking there's 1,000 different stories with 1,000 different interpretations. It literally doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But so Namor is gonna be the confirmed bad guy.
Not confirmed.
Not confirmed.
Not conformed. Confirmed.
Confirmed.
Confirmed. There is a source though that
Speculated.
says this is the current plan.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. And speaking of Shuri, filming for Black Panther 2 has been delayed because Letitia Wright has been injured on set
Oh no.
Mm.
Doing stunts probably.
or whatever.
Tripped
She probably just
downstairs.
tripped.
Like fucking Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
Remember when he tripped or whatever and fucked up his ankle or some shit?
Yeah. Well, no, there was also fucking the time like a pressurized door came down on his foot
What?
Oh.
and broke his toe, and he's just like,
Well,
well, what are we gonna do here now, pal?
we'll wait on it.
And that was Harrison Ford.
That was
Yeah.
a while ago.
That was a long time ago.
Now he
For
did
what-
get injured.
And what's on the set of what movie?
Indiana
Star Wars
Oh,
Which one?
I think I need you.
and Indiana Jones. He the episode
Recently.
the episode 7. But now in I think Indiana Jones he just got injured.
Yeah.
I think he was probably just riding his bike, took a little bump too.
But that was Offset or something.
It's on
Could
set.
be, or I don't know. It doesn't matter.
He got, I think Harrison Ford for the reason one got injured on set.
But I don't know how
Yeah.
Letitia Wright got injured. But I just know.
What? Oh,
I hope it's nothing too bad.
Henry. I forgot his name.
Winkler.
Henry Golding. There you go. Thank you. Is it Henry Golding who might
No,
play it?
that was just a person going. We hope this is true.
Oh, Luke Evans. Also
I think this is all just people
theorized,
going,
yeah.
ooh, we want him. We
their
want
own,
him.
Their own fan casting.
Whoever this is.
Don't know who that is.
I don't know who that
I
is
can't.
either.
I can't tell because of the eyes. Also,
I don't know who that is.
who is
That
that?
looks CGI.
No, I don't know either.
From over here, it looks like fucking. It looks like the guy who played Shredder in Ninja Turtles 2.
Oh.
Mhm.
But like here, I'm just like
Too young.
I can't tell who this fucking is.
Yeah.
And he just closes.
Yeah, yeah.
Move on.
Namor.
Yeah. So yeah, got injured on set. I follow a Twitter page called Les Cinephiles, which is like a shit post thing.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, it's like they fucking just shit on him. And there was don't do that. Don't wipe your sweat on me.
Isn't it Letitia, right?
I thought it was
It's Letitia. It's Letitia. I've been mispronouncing.
Who's the other one? Who got injured?
She did.
Oh, she did.
Just
oh.
Letitia
Yeah.
Wright. Will shut down due to Letitia Wright's injury.
Yeah.
They say shut
Yeah.
him down though.
That means like the.
I'm. Yeah.
Well, I know what you mean, but it sounds like finite.
Well, yeah, everything's fine.
Well, they got shut down for a while.
Like,
Nothing
no, but
lasts
like
forever.
as in like they're gonna cancel like the film in general. It's
I
what it
mean,
sounds like
they
from the
might
article
just go
title.
back in and go. Remember when we thought she was an anti-vaxxer? Now she's
Yeah.
injured.
Oh.
Maybe we should come up with a different main character. Maybe we should just not do Black Panther 2.
Oh.
I hope not. Cause
Do we know what the injury was?
No,
Or did you not see?
I didn't see. I just know that it got delayed.
What's the cause of the injury again?
That's what we just asked. After the injury, Wright left for London. The star has been since.
Reduction, showrunner career.
All right, I'm moving on. Next bit of news.
Yeah.
Moving on. Next bit of news.
It's not a. There's no news of what her injury was.
Next bit of news here. Following the tragedy we reported the other week, Dwayne the.
No, I know what it is.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson has said he'll.
Twitter.
No,
I thought it was. Oh, got it.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson has said he'll stop using actual guns. He's like he'll
rubber
use
ones.
rubber ones, and and I saw the video of where he explained it, and he just went, whatever it costs to make it look good in post, that is what I'm willing to pay. There's no reason to have like actual things, so we're not gonna.
I respect that.
Yeah.
That was a hill that he was
No, it's
willing to die for.
no. I mean, it's a hill that a lot of people are not willing to die for.
Yeah, that's the point. Like they don't
because of the
the rust thing that happened.
No, but like
Alec Baldwin shit?
yeah, that's true. But no, but he he said like he was like willing to like compromise for that. Doesn't that mean like
it's expensive.
prior to that?
Yeah, because it's expensive.
It's expensive
Okay,
to do.
okay.
Yeah.
No, but prior to that, does that mean like all his like stunts with guns used actual?
Well, he's saying for his personal like
For his production company.
Okay.
Yeah.
From now,
okay,
from
okay.
this point on.
Yeah.
No matter
Okay.
what it was, what his stance was before,
Oh.
from this point on.
In my mind, I thought like I don't know, like whatever movie he was in, like Fast and the Furious, he was using actual like bad example.
they
Fast
probably
and the Furious.
do.
Yeah,
in Fast and
probably do.
Furious.
But like what he's saying now is like from this point on, anything that is I executive produce will have rubber guns. Like if he has
Rubber.
the buck for it, like if he's the one who's in charge of the thing, it's like you will not be using live
Let's
guns.
take
You'll
a
be
step
using rubber
further.
guns.
Let's use Nerf guns.
Let's see, yeah.
Still with muzzle flashes.
Yeah.
Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and see the thing is, it's because a lot of people were like not that they were defending, but they were bringing up the point like muzzle flashes don't look that good when they're computer generated. And I went, yeah, but if the trade off is people dying,
Yeah.
it's not worth it.
Also, there are people that I know, like that I watch pretty often, who specialize in doing muzzle flashes. You can definitely make a realistic muzzle flash in post. You just have to know how to.
Yeah.
Because people just do like the shitty ones where they throw the picture of a muzzle flash on the screen as it happens, and then that's it. It's like there's a lot of stuff like how if you look at footage of actual muzzle flashes, sometimes like the shutter only catches half the explosion, so sometimes you'll have like cut in half muzzle flashes
Yeah.
and stuff. So like there's stuff like just do your research.
Yeah. But that's that's what he's saying. He's just
Yeah.
like whatever if it costs X amount of dollars, that is something I'm willing to pay for.
Yeah.
Like with it's like I will set that money aside for that.
Yeah, which I respect that.
And I don't know if a lot of people were following suit after he said that because I didn't look into it all that much, if I'm being honest with you. Like I saw his statement about it, and I didn't see anybody else go like my production company would do the same and this and that.
Yeah.
But I would hope so that people were just like, there's no reason to have an actual gun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of backpedaling going on with the Rust situation too now.
Oh yeah, there's a
Of
lot of
people just being like,
well,
we didn't do this. We didn't do this. That was the other person that did this.
Yeah.
And then the other person is like, we didn't. I didn't do that. Actually, that person was actually in charge of this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot of things. I was gonna speak on this. I was gonna speak on it. I think towards the end of the news, but the stuff with Travis Scott and Astroworld.
Oh
Bro.
Yeah. There's a lot of things where it's like we didn't do this, we didn't do that. Like we weren't responsible for that. Like passing of the buck, and I think nowadays that's just common where people just go pass the buck along.
Yeah, which is so bullshit. Because eventually they do it for long enough to where it's like you muddy the waters of whose fault it was.
Yeah, and now nobody's at fault.
No one gets
can be
scot
held
free.
accountable.
Yeah. I think essentially everyone in charge of that event is responsible for that.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and also Travis Scott to a degree because he did not stop performing. I don't know if it just comes with like rap music because I think most rappers come from like us, the street level.
Yeah.
And so like they come from the street level and they rise up and they fucking become millionaires, right? They're fucking millionaires at the
They
end
are
of the day.
millionaires, yeah.
You don't owe them any sort of loyalty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Their wallets are not
Yeah.
hurting anymore.
Just because you
Yeah.
relate to them in like one instance or
Yeah.
whatever.
Travis Scott had a goddamn meal named after him. He was in Fortnite.
yeah,
You think his pockets are gonna hurt because Astro World got shut down for a fucking day?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
exactly. It's like they're not your friends, so don't fucking try to don't try to defend them. And even if they were your friends, this isn't the fucking thing to defend them for.
Yeah, no, completely.
Yeah.
I agree.
If you had a concert and people died at your
Oh my
fucking
god!
thing,
And I went.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not stopping
So
this
you
shit.
can have my
I'd
back on
kick
this?
your ass.
So you can have
Please
my
do.
back on this?
Anyways.
Uh.
Yeah, moving on. Next bit of news. I feel like
Fried everything.
the coming weeks, this is gonna be a more up and coming news
For
sort of
what?
article. So if you brace yourselves, I'll tell you.
I'm bracing.
Brace yourselves.
My asshole's.
The Mighty Ducks Game Changers, the TV show on Disney Plus.
On Disney Plus?
It needs a new main character because Emilio Estevez, the coach from the first movie, will not be returning to season 2 because he's not vaccinated.
Oh.
What? Oh, what the hell? Can we look that up a little bit?
Look a little
Oh,
bit.
well, no, I just want to look at Mighty Ducks, but yeah,
That's Emilio Estevez?
Yeah,
What was it?
Wait, no, that's who's the guy on the left?
that's Martin Sheen. That's his dad.
This guy?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was never mind.
5'7". Sorry, that was shocking to me.
Wow,
Yeah, not be returning because of the
he
vaccine.
looks like an anti-vaxxer.
Well, again, look.
I'm not saying that he's.
Look. We gave Ice Cube a pass.
Yeah.
So for all we got to give him a pass until he comes out and goes, no, sir.
Mm-hmm.
No. Because his dad, Martin Sheen, is a very big liberal.
Oh,
Like, huge liberal.
so dad liberal, son
That happens a lot.
It does.
Liberal dad, conservative son.
I just think it's crazy how a lot of people you didn't expect to be anti-vaxxers are anti-vaxxers.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but he's a...
Ah.
7 discount seniors. Get
only if they ask. Okay, there we go.
That's kind of delicious.
Yeah.
Other cast.
Well, no, you said 7 discount seniors. It's 7 discounts seniors get.
Here's the top 7 discounted seniors in Hollywood.
2 very different things. I should have finished
Number
the rest
one.
of that sentence.
John Lays.
Anyways, cause this.
I was trying to look at if there's like a. If he gave a statement, I don't. It doesn't look.
Yeah, if he did give a statement, it would have been on the tweet I screenshotted. Because usually there's a quote.
Yeah. Quote tweet.
Yeah. Don't stop.
Don't stop.
Stop.
I love you.
Anyways, I think that's it.
Oh, I'm so thirsty.
We're not talking about more on the actual Mighty Ducks.
No, fuck that.
No, I've never seen the fucking movie. I didn't even
You
know
guys
this.
seen the movie?
Well, no, I've seen the movie. I haven't seen the fucking TV show on Disney Plus.
Flying V.
Yeah.
I actually haven't seen the Mighty Ducks either. I thought you guys were going to talk about it more.
Oh, fuck no.
No, we're not gonna talk about it.
Fuck that. We got more important things to talk
Yeah.
about.
Fucking like the
Things
main
that
topic.
last forever.
I will not. Hold on. I'm gonna look something up real quick.
Okay.
It's not called The Eternals.
It's just Eternals.
It's just Eternals.
Yeah.
I've been saying The Eternals for
I have
fucking.
to. That is proper.
It makes more sense. The
The
Eternals.
Eternals. Well, I guess they are the Eternals. The
I've been-
movie is Eternals.
I've been saying it opposite. I've been saying as is Eternals.
Because
Yeah,
the
but you don't-
Eternals sounds weird to me.
The first Avengers, is it called Avengers or is it just called The Avengers?
I think it's called Avengers. Avengers.
The Avengers.
The
Avengers. Oh fuck.
But in the picture,
No, yeah, hold on.
The Avengers.
The Avengers.
it's in the A, the title.
Yeah.
A.
And then eventually for like the sequels, it's like Avengers 2.
But what about X-Men though? Isn't it just X-Men or the X-Men?
For X-Men, I think it's just X-Men.
Wolverine is the Wolverine.
No, I think it's just
Yeah, even though there's
No,
no...
it's the Wolverine.
And
the
this were... Yeah,
Wolverine.
yeah. Even though it doesn't make sense because
you're right.
in this fucking world, there's only one Wolverine.
Yep.
Sometimes
First kiss.
sometimes the addition of the
Yeah.
makes it sound stupid.
Is this
to
so
me.
much Japan in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's first kiss in that one.
I like
That was my
that.
first
I
kiss.
like that movie actually. Not gonna lie.
Anyways, yeah. It's
I did too. I have.
it's called Eternals, not
Yeah.
The Eternals.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I was gonna say that Eternal.
Type Eternals.
Eternal.
Anyways. Get out.
Romer, can we,
Well, here. What?
as being a man of the gay variety,
Who do you? Who
We
do I
will
think
not
is
te-
gay?
we
Who
will
I
not
think is
tell
gay?
you.
we will not tell you who is gay.
Okay,
Yeah.
but I can guess.
But make a guess.
You get one guess.
Okay. All right. Don't
We
Get
will
a-
not tell you if it's
get-
male or female.
don't
Get-
aim
get
for
a-
who you're attracted
I
to.
Can you get...
Image.
Yeah.
I'm preparing myself because I'm trying to aim to who I'm not attracted to the most. Because that could just be my wishful thinking.
When? Whoever is gay has to be someone you're not attracted to.
Well, no. I'm trying to I'm trying to separate my own
Oh,
attraction.
got it. Okay, yeah.
Just
Between-
pick. Just pick.
Pick a gay.
Take an instinct.
maybe this guy.
That guy?
Okay.
That guy. You're not gonna. Are you gonna tell me or you're not gonna?
No, we're not gonna tell you.
That's Kumail Nanjiani's character, who he pointed at.
Kumail Nanjiani.
Who's his character's name?
Colgo.
Colgo.
Because I immediately.
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot like half their fucking
Dude,
names.
Because I immediately would go to Richard Madden's character Icarus, because he's who I find
Icarus.
most attractive.
Yeah.
Kingo.
Yeah, I was forgetting their names all over the goddamn place.
Harry Styles is in it, but wait, was he on that poster of the?
No, he
the
wasn't.
lineup?
No.
He was not.
Who is he then?
Wait, where did you
Yeah, I can't tell you who.
We can't tell you who he is.
It's that much of a spoiler?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, it's just because like, what if it's just a movie where he plays Harry Styles?
Harish Patel.
You know?
Great job.
He was.
Yeah.
Anyways, are you gonna step out or are you gonna sit here? Because we will talk about spoilers.
We do spoil.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I'm okay with it.
You sure?
I'm okay.
I don't want you to come in here.
I'm still gonna watch
and go-
Eternals, regardless of spoilers or not. I'm actually pretty liberal with
Wait,
myself
this is
for
the
spoilers.
person that played Sprite?
The
I was
soda?
curious about who played Sprite. Because I was like, is this an adult?
Look at the date they were born.
Oh my god.
2007.
A 5, no?
Born 2005.
Oh my god. I thought it said 2007. See? Born 2007, age 14.
Wait, but why does that
Wait,
say?
but why does it say
what?
2005
Yeah.
there?
Wait. Let's look at Wikipedia.
Yeah. That's
2005.
5.
Age 50. They don't know her age. They're speculating.
She's like 15, 16, who knows? Like,
She looks more 15 than 14. If that does anything.
I
Born
can't gauge that shit
2007
ever.
though?
Yeah.
She came off looking like in this picture way younger, because that's what I was like. I was like, that's what she looks like normally. I think it's just a younger picture of her.
Yeah.
But I was like,
Born 2007 or
imagine
2005.
being like 15, 16, being in a Marvel movie, like a main character too.
Well,
Fucking
I mean,
wild.
like in DC, in Birds of Prey, there's like also like a very young actress, like 15, 16, I think. I forgot her name.
Exactly.
Just a comparison.
Exactly my point.
There we go.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy. She's very pretty, Gemma Chan.
I love Gemma Chan
She's
from
very
Crazy
pretty.
Rich Asians. Ugh. And she was
Is she
also
crazy,
in,
rich, or Asian?
She's Asian. She's not crazy, but she's also rich.
Okay.
In my opinion, she was a very down to earth character. I love her.
I like his
Her
hair.
public perception.
I love
Yeah,
her
she's
public perception. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. No, you're right.
I
don't know anything.
We have to remember that a lot of times there is a front being placed.
We're in love with an idea.
Yeah.
Also,
Of the actor we
Lauren
place on them.
Ridloff, the girl who plays Makari,
Is actually deaf.
is actually deaf. I was gonna say,
Oh.
she's also very pretty as well.
Wait, hold on. Check out her. Go to her
Does
Wikipedia
she
and then
pl-
personal life.
And does she also play like a deaf character?
She's a deaf superhero, yeah.
Oh.
Go to like personal life or
Hearing
something.
impaired. What was her acting career? Early life.
She was born deaf.
Born deaf. There you go. To hearing impaired. Yeah. Deaf superhero. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
It's cool too, because literally there's a lot of sign in the movies. It's
Yeah.
in the whole movie. It's great.
Yeah, no, I love that.
Who else?
And there's
Selma Hayek's
also-
just hot.
And there's also just like a story reason for it
Richard
because like I think
Madden.
she moves extremely fast, so she can't hear properly. So she listens for vibrations. That's how she goes off of it.
Yeah, and Don Lee, because I was like really excited for his character.
I
Cause
like
I
him,
love
too.
the character he played in Train to Busan. I just love him, man. I just really
He's
love
great?
Don Lee.
Well, South Korean, yeah.
South Korea.
I love Don Lee's.
I liked him a lot.
My
in the movie as well.
perception of Don Lee.
Yeah, there you go.
I just like Don.
Well, see, hold on, go back.
To
Go back. Yeah, when they come out in Korean movies, they're Korean actors, but the moment they come out in a Marvel movie,
American.
they're
actor.
American, even though they're
Yeah.
born in
South
Korea.
Korean American actor.
Yeah, no, but look here, Don Lee, American actor.
Yeah, but like
That's
he's born in South Korea, and Korean is his first language.
Yeah.
Like
And she like
Not
before
to-
he
not-
started in, like,
not to be-
American
not to be
movies-
actress.
not to be disrespectful, but he does have like an accent. So like it's like no, he's an American actor.
Yeah.
He is no longer part of Korea. He's part of America.
He's more valid now. 'cause
Oh,
he's
get
an
rid of that
American
Harry
actor.
Styles stuff.
Irish actor.
Oh, I didn't mean.
As you.
I wasn't on him anymore.
No.
No.
Angelina Jolie was great in this movie, in my
Yeah?
opinion.
Yeah.
She
Yeah?
did wonderful.
Well, that's because she's an Oscar caliber.
She's just an amazing actress.
Mm-hmm.
And then also Salma Hayek, I think, did a pretty good job for
We'll get to it.
Wasn't it her birthday recently?
happy birthday,
I don't
Salma Hayek.
know.
I can tell you this. I don't know
Never mind.
essentially
Like
any...
2 months ago, yeah.
She was on Hot Ones episode recently is what I'm thinking of, actually.
They probably recorded it way further back.
Released recently.
Yeah.
Nice. Just go to like the homepage of Eternals.
I'll be here forever.
I'll be here all week.
Eternal. Get it? Wow, I've clicked a lot. There you go. It's a movie though. You know. What is it?
I need someone to watch it with me.
My bottle.
Oh.
There it goes. Great movie.
For those who didn't just wondering what that noise was, Arik bonked me with his water bottle, and I just yanked it out of him and threw it in the trash can.
My damn trash can.
That probably looked funny.
It did.
Yeah.
If only there's a visual part to this podcast.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Jill Burnmeek began.
Nice.
Brenda Lur.
This movie, Joseph, did not deserve the 48% on Rotten Tomatoes that it got.
No.
That's why I got confused about it, because it showed from a surface level viewing, like it showed like it did like average at the box office.
We'll get to all of that.
May not reflect
we'll
how it
get to all of
actually
that.
is.
We'll get to all of that in a sec. For now, let's just talk about
the movie.
what we thought about it.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. The same person who made Game of Thrones, the soundtrack.
Yeah.
Same composer.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's good. It was a good. I would say like the. What do you call it? The score wasn't bad.
Okay.
It wasn't crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
It took
not groundbreaking.
It took 10 years for the Avengers theme to become like, oh well, everybody knows the Avengers. Yeah, it took 10 years for that to take off. Stop clicking.
Hold on. Stop it. I have it here for a reason. So, movie, good.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
I enjoyed it.
It has its flaws, as you know.
As every movie does.
Every movie does. No movie is perfect. Don't dig your elbow into
Except
me.
for...
That's why I keep moving you, huh?
Except for... Pokemon the Movie 2000.
Space Jam.
Space Jam 2.
Not 2.
Space Jam 1 has a lot of flaws.
It's got a lot of flaws.
Pokemon 2000, I'm trying to think. Why he create clones and then the only way to... why you give them birthmarks?
Wait, who got birthmarks?
In Pokemon 2000, the movie?
Who has birthmarks?
The evil Pokemon?
Oh, it does?
Why do they have birthmarks?
You know what? There you go.
Why do they have birthmarks?
Every movie got a flaw.
Yeah.
Pokemon 2000.
They literally have like that weird muddy patch on them. Why do they have that?
The tiger stripes?
You know why? For us, the audience could tell them apart.
Wait, are you thinking the right movie, Pokemon 2000? That sounds like
That's the one with
movie.
Mewtwo, right?
No, I think
No, that's
the Lugia movie, I think.
That's Pokemon the movie. Pokemon the first movie.
2000 is the one with Lugia, I think.
Oh, well, I don't know.
It is.
Yeah,
yes. Lugia.
Oh, well, yeah, this one's probably perfect. I haven't seen this one.
It's Pokemon the first movie, I think, is what you're thinking of.
Why is it Pokemon the first movie, then Pokemon movie 2000?
It also has another title, Pokemon Mew versus Mewtwo or some shit.
This is all that I know it as is Pokemon the first movie.
That's also what I know.
Well,
There.
actually, look at the soundtrack, because like, there's a lot of.
Don't
Pokemon
look up the
artists.
soundtrack.
This is the perfect movie. Bro, fucking Ash is dead, turned to stone.
But this is the movie that has the fucking...
Is the evil Pokemon?
No, the evil Pokemon with the birthmarks.
Right, there's a Britney Spears song on the soundtrack. Right?
Why? Enough. Enough.
We have talked about this. There is a Britney Spears song in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I know. Give me.
Eternals.
Give me. I'm revoking it.
Sorry, me and Ark are a little bit pent up.
Of what?
I don't know. We're just a little bit high.
Nut.
Gross.
I'm doing no nut.
That's your
prerogative.
That's your prerogative.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not gonna do it for a month. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. All right.
Shout out to you, Kevin.
It's not. I'm gonna say this. No one's lasting.
No one lasts. Everyone lies.
Everyone lies.
Everyone lies about their fucking...
Including Romer, who lies.
Yeah.
It was actually so funny.
I lasted a good 3 weeks.
Yeah. No, Kevin told me about, like, we
2 weeks
texted about the no nut, and he was going to be like, this is going to be you. Like, you're like, Kevin's going to be like, yeah, I nutted. And I'm going to message him back, like, oh, I nutted 3 weeks ago. I was just waiting for you to, like, waiting for you to say something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? I hate you, but that's actually really true.
So you did last time.
Okay. Things could change. People aren't consistent.
Anyways, moving on. Eternals.
Who is your favorite Eternal, Joseph?
Put back on the...
I can't hate crime. There's a gay man in this movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Also,
or woman.
This is my.
Are you saying that because he's gay you can't hate crime him?
On the line.
Yeah.
Fucking homophobe. Why does it have to be a hate crime? It could just be a regular crime.
To be fair, hate crime is you're doing the crime
I'll
because of
you hate them.
I love
because
you,
of
Joe.
their
I'll give you
race or creed. or
I'll commit a love
sexuality.
crime unto you to
love crime?
to refute
That
your
sounds
hate
an
crime.
awful lot like
It's a
rape,
hate
my
crime,
friend.
Rape crime.
Sounds an awful lot like
To refute
non-consensual.
your hate crime.
Who is your favorite turtle, Joe? It could be any.
I like Druig.
Who?
Druig.
Druig?
Yeah.
Druig?
Yeah.
He was cool. He's this guy. Barry Cowgan.
Druig,
Cohen.
the Irish actor.
He's Irish, yeah, I think.
This is definitely
Scottish.
Irish.
Yeah, Irish.
He's definitely Irish.
Who is your favorite?
Hey, it's me, Druig.
My favorite one was Gilgamesh.
Was it really?
Yeah.
I love Don Lee.
I was gonna say Gilgamesh.
Or Fastos. Gilgamesh or Fastos.
I was gonna say Gilgamesh, but
No.
Can I see
Makari.
Can I see pictures of Don Lee as Gilgamesh? Just to confirm, not just pictures of Don
This
Lee
MA.
altogether.
Images. I'm trying to look for the eternal picture. Bro, he's yoked out.
He's buff.
He's fucking big.
fucking ripped.
There we go. I like the suspenders also. Suspenders look good. Joseph, you there?
He has a vest.
you cut me off like 3 times.
When?
After you said Gilgamesh was your favorite,
Yeah.
I kept trying to like say something, and then
saying another one.
he kept cutting me off,
I'm sorry.
and I was
I'm
like,
sorry.
I'm just gonna stare at him until he.
What did you need to say?
No, it doesn't matter now. It's the time has
No,
passed.
no.
That's
Say,
cool.
say what you need to say.
No.
I
I
think,
love you.
but I do think maybe because again, it's like a toss-up for me. I do like Kumail Nanjiani's character. I like Don Lee's character. I like,
I did like Kamal Nanjiani's character, but then he just, the shit that happens at the end,
yeah,
and I'm like,
yeah. Come
I'm gonna need your pass back, sir.
on. Yeah, give it back.
I'm gonna need your
Can I
pass.
see Can I see how? his
Bro,
actor
Kumail
is?
Nanjiani looked so fucking hot in this
What?
movie.
Oh my god! Like he's ripped.
Yeah, no, he looked great.
He's
Kumail
ripped.
Nanjiani, Eternals. Bro, he looked good. Like, look at my man.
Yeah. What the?
Looked great. You
He's
know?
shredded.
He did it for this movie. That's not Kumail Nanjiani.
Yeah.
Neither of them.
I hope that the moment, is it like, you don't need me for Eternals 2? And they're like, no.
I'm a chub out.
All right, cool. I'm just gonna go back to how I was
I think
before.
he's talked about that and has been like, yeah, he's like, I'm only doing this for the movie.
Yeah. And then when they need me again, I'll bulk back up.
Who does casting directing for Marvel stuff?
I can't tell you.
Because they go hard. They do good.
My god, he's fucking ripped. I keep looking back at the picture of him shirtless.
He's hot. He's very hot.
Oftentimes, also with like bigger budget movies like this, it's a board of directors going, this guy was in this movie and it made $20 million.
Yeah.
So we want to
That's
attach his
funny,
name
isn't
to
it?
this.
But I feel like that is doing at least somewhat of a disservice to casting directors. Because casting directors, their whole spiel is,
Yeah.
we will give you a list of people
We'll
who we believe
Yeah.
will fit this role that you have given us to fill.
yeah. And it's also like,
Just wanted to say-
here are all the phone numbers we have, and we will call them and we will tape them,
Mm-hmm.
and we will show them to you, and you decide which ones are the ones that you want.
I like Kareem.
Kareem's pretty cool.
He's great.
It's pretty funny. What happened to him at the end?
He went home.
Can I see Cersei?
Camille.
Can I see Cersei?
No, but like, I mean, like, at the end.
Did you mention-
Enough with the watching. Well, go watch the movie if you want to watch the goddamn things.
I want to be. Properly,
We've been in the same
I want to
fucking.
be properly teased.
You want to be properly teased?
I want to be properly.
You wanna
teased
be
enough
properly
for the
teased?
Movie. Yeah, I want to. I want to be a little bit teased for the movie.
There's a trailer.
There's-
Go watch that.
There's a teaser trailer.
Yeah. whose whole purpose is to tease you.
Who's Bill Skarsgård
I can't tell you who he is.
in this movie?
I don't know.
Any-
Pennywise?
Probably like, one of the deviants or whatever.
No, probably not George. He did Eternals. Is he?
Bill Skarsgård is a great actor
Later.
with like movie makeup. I'll just say that.
He is. Richard Madden is Icarus. I think he did a good job.
Sometimes. There was one line delivery where I literally looked at you and mimicked how you said it.
Yeah,
And I was just like, okay, come on.
Yeah.
Come on, pal. Let's redo that take there. He's all like, I've always loved you. or some dumb shit like that.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Does he have an accent
He's
in
British.
the movie?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, no, he's Scottish.
Scottish.
Was he Scottish?
Well, he's Scottish in real life. Well,
Scottish
he's
actor.
Scotland.
Scotland Yard.
He is Scottish, but he was born in Elderslie,
Near Glasgow, in Scotland.
Glasgow. Born and raised in Elderslie,
Yeah,
Glasgow.
Scotland's in the United Kingdom.
That's true. It
Yeah,
doesn't say
so,
England. It says
yeah.
United Kingdom. You're right.
Yeah.
Sorry, UK listeners.
Yeah, that's our bad there. But he's Scottish, so he has a Scottish accent, and every now and then, like, yeah. It wasn't that he has, like, his accent's, haha, look at it.
It's just that delivery on that one line.
Yeah,
You went,
Yeah.
Bro,
It sounded like it wasn't me fault. I didn't do that.
do we talk about this before spoilers?
Let's do that in spoilers.
In spoilers? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm not too deep in spoilers yet.
No.
No, we haven't even started because we keep
No.
looking at the goddamn actors.
Yeah. So
They're just so enamoring. I'm sorry.
What are your thoughts on it?
the movie
Yeah,
as a whole,
as a whole.
I think the movie as a whole, I had a great time watching it. There was something about it where I just went, there's nothing really that I can knock off about this movie. Nothing necessarily made me go, whoa, or wah! Like, it didn't, like, fucking blow my tits off, you know? But, like,
For
it
lack
did,
of better words.
for lack of worse words. But, yeah, I wasn't, like, absolutely fucking rocked to my core, like, by the whole thing. But I will say that there were a lot of, like, impactful moments that I did enjoy. There were, like, I don't think that it really had a bad bone in its body. Like,
Remember when
there's
we
maybe
said we were
a-
going to get these out of our system?
there was one of the plot lines where I felt similar to you, Joe.
Fell
and you can
flat.
fell a little flat, or I felt like at least didn't really pack much of an
Is it
like an impact
Is it game changing in any way? Like, does it like offer like anything new to the
to
Well-
the Marvel universe.
to the Marvel
Oh,
formula?
yeah,
to the
oh.
Marvel
Well,
formula.
there
The
was
formula.
like
game changing in terms of what? What do you mean?
I,
Like, do you mean like new
I'm-
types of like enemies to
well,
fight,
I'm,
or
I'm
like?
asking this pretty broadly. I'm just asking like if you watch the movie for the first time, like do you feel like, oh wow, maybe like Marvel's trying something new, or like maybe Marvel is like,
I don't.
Female main character.
Well, Black Widow. You know, it's like the second in this year. You know that they've done it. You know, in terms of like new things, because they're kind of covering things we already knew.
Because
Yeah.
I think my question really is if it's like they're trying to like break out of the mold of like the.
I mean,
generic-
there's some that was a little mold breaking, if you know what I'm saying.
No,
Some broke a little mold.
no, I don't know. What I'm saying.
Some broke a little mold. Know what I'm saying?
I don't get it.
Interesting.
I
You'll
don't know.
learn when you're older.
What do you mean?
So, your parents love each other. I hope.
No.
Oh, okay, never mind. Well, what did you think, Joe? What did you feel about the movie?
Again, I liked it. Much like you, I feel like, well, for me, it's because I'm more of a
I heard that.
yeah. Everyone probably heard
Loud
that.
throat.
Yeah. I'm you know, people who've been listening now, I think, kind of gathered this already. I'm more of a cynical viewer.
Yeah.
Like I look at the threads and I'm like, this is, you know, I see what you're doing.
Me and you literally, as soon as one of the first plot points happened, we looked to you and we went, "This is what's happened."
Yeah.
And you
then-
went, and we went, "Mm."
this is what's happening.
Yeah.
This is what's gonna happen, and you know, and I think part of that, like, you know, like, I like this movie. I think it's a really good movie. I feel like
I encourage people to go watch the movie in IMAX, which is what we watched it in IMAX.
Yeah.
This is my
IMAX
first
is-
IMAX movie.
IMAX is expensive.
It is.
Yeah.
How'd you pay for the
I'd watch.
I
it.
paid
Is
for
it
the
20 bucks a
matinee.
pop?
It's $12 pop.
I'd watch it.
But I paid for the matinee, which is like the early screenings.
What about Tuesdays?
Matinee, you're right.
Yeah.
What about discount days?
You
Do they
know,
do discount day still?
on
Do they?
Tuesdays they took it
That's
off
at
for
the
a
other
while.
one.
Huh?
That's at the other theater though.
That all the Cinemarks.
Oh, cool. Never mind.
Yeah.
ArcLight? Does ArcLight do?
No,
I don't think so.
they do early bird specials.
Tuesdays also.
They knock $1 off. And,
That's spit in your mouth.
what is that? But yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Full of water.
You're good as I stare into your eyes. Like,
You're good.
yeah, I did like this movie a lot, and I think, well, not a lot. I like this movie, period. Full stop, right there.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
I like this movie.
Yeah.
That's it. I wouldn't tell people not to go watch it, right?
Yeah.
I think if you're looking for something new and different,
it's not that.
It's not that. But if you're just a fan of what Marvel usually is, you'll like this.
It's good performances all around, I would say.
Yeah.
Save for like a couple lines here and there where like, you know, you can't get delivery right every time, I guess. Especially right now with like, again, I try and chalk this up to like COVID restrictions on sets and stuff.
Yeah.
How does it compare to like the dynamic of the Avengers though? Because it's still a Marvel movie, so like, are they like trying?
Well, see, here's the thing.
More setup in this.
Here's the thing. Avengers 1, we have already met the characters.
It's built off of all the previous like other
movies, and we know who they are.
Yeah.
So we go. There's Captain America. There's
the action.
We know what his story is. We know what his drama is.
Yeah.
Here's Iron Man. We know what his emotional crutch is or whatever.
He's a douchebag.
He's an asshole, you know.
And a playboy.
We know all of them, right? So you don't have to spend as much time setting up the characters or their dynamics. In this, you literally have, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which is a little bit compared to like in the comics. In the comics, there's a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like a lot more?
Yeah, a lot more.
Also, if you feel like, you know, this is like information you want to disclose, is Gemma Chan the main character?
Oh, she's literally center.
Yeah.
On the poster.
I would say she is. She is the one that goes through the hero's journey.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's the one whose drama
action.
we fall the most.
Okay.
Yeah, heroine's journey in this case.
I thought it was Angelina
just
Jolie,
here.
actually, when you said female main character.
I mean,
she, in my opinion, has one of the more emotionally powerful plot lines.
Oh, wow.
Or like side stories.
Like character development, you know?
Yeah.
Fucking
hurt
but my little heart.
At least in this first Eternals movie that we have, it is Gemma Chan's character who is
I like that a lot, actually.
Cersei, who is the main character.
Because like, all right, so from my first perspective of like the trailer from a long time ago, I thought like maybe like Richard Madden's character would be the main character, but it's good that it went against my expectations. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, he did it. And again, save for the one line that Joey's talking about, Richard Madden does a good job.
They all do a good job.
They all do a good job.
Yeah.
Like, big ups to all the actors.
Except this guy.
The son.
The son.
Yeah. Disgusting.
Yeah. I like the costuming of it all a lot, actually.
I will say I'm not the biggest fan of like this is more saturated and in color than it actually is.
Yeah.
Because if you look up like the Eternals comic, I brought this up last week. Eternals comic book compared to like look right here. This is a perfect. Like how much different in terms of color,
brighter.
In terms of color is.
I think that's a big thing with comics, though. In general, is that they are allowed to be more colorful.
Colorful and stuff.
They can be as candy as they
Sometimes
want to be.
things that are way too colorful on screen in a movie can get a little vomity.
Yeah, and they look a little wonky, right? But this, it's just like
it's pretty muted.
It's pretty muted.
Yeah.
Naturally.
So I will say like that's not like a big point of contention for me. Like that's such a minor thing that it's fine. Like I don't mind that.
Yeah.
Where's Druig in his photo? They didn't put him.
Well, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
They just left out a big character.
Yeah.
So I know like one common complaint in like the Marvel universe is like they have like an issue with like fleshing out like good female characters without
I don't think that's
not.
I don't think that's an issue in
stage.
this one.
You don't think so?
I don't think it's an issue
That's
in this
good.
one.
That's
Especially because a good chunk of the Eternals are female.
Can you pull up the picture where it's all of them again?
Yeah.
We have 1 male, 2 males, 3 males, 4 males, 5 males.
There's 5. It's 5 and 5, I think.
Oh, it's split down the
Yeah,
middle.
there we go.
Okay.
And I think in my opinion, the best plot development I would say is Fastos?
Yeah, it's Fastos.
Fastos.
Yeah.
Oops. Pokemon. What was that?
With his, I felt like his was a little bit. I wish we
didn't get enough of his.
We didn't get enough of his.
I did like what we got.
I appreciate his story, and I like his story, which is
Angelina Jolie's character got the best one.
Yes, of the side stories.
Of the side stories.
Yeah.
We don't really touch on.
She's not even in this movie for a good chunk of it.
Until
almost the third act.
Yeah.
Really. Kunal Nanjiani is who's Kingo or Kungo. Kingo. I think it's Kinkos.
You think like all right. So like
Kingo. Yeah, Kingo.
Finish what you got to say, and then I want to ask another question actually.
Huh?
Oh, I just wanted to ask another.
No,
question.
just ask it now.
Do you think like each Eternal as they are now, like after the movie, could like survive in their own standalone film?
No.
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 Yeah.
So
I don't think so.
Work well together as like
a group.
As a
yeah.
group. You don't think they're like
at least maybe even like not the whole group, maybe like four of them.
I think like a few of them together could do like a good thing.
But do you
Kit
think
Harington's character, in my opinion?
Do you think that's like
but he's barely in this fucking movie.
Richard Madden, not Kit Harington.
No, Kit Harington.
Oh, he's in it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
he's in the trailer.
They do literally when their voices sound so similar.
No, I don't.
When I was hearing them talk back and forth, at one point in my head I went, they sound a lot alike.
Yeah. But do you think
I don't think so? In
do you
my
think
opinion,
that's like a detriment to the movie though
that they're not? No,
that
I don't think it's a detriment to the movie because it's an ensemble piece.
Yeah.
Okay.
So and again, there's not enough built off of each character yet for us to get something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you don't think they're gonna like capitalize off of like this Eternal franchise and like try to like?
Well, I mean,
like standalone
well, there
films?
will be an Eternals too, and they're probably gonna be in like the next Avengers. It might be Eternals versus Avengers for all we fucking know.
Oh, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Some Eternals with some Avengers versus some Eternals with other Avengers. Who knows?
Exactly.
I don't know.
So it's not like they're like, oh well, they're not strong enough to hold their own movie. Mm. It's like, no, we recognize the Eternals are a group, so therefore we will have them and try to present them as a group more.
Yeah,
that's good.
You know,
I'm trying to like piece out if anyone could have their own
standalone
movie, like
maybe Kingo.
Maybe Kingo,
because I'm trying to think of out of all of them who would be the one who could like do their own thing. Mm-hmm. And I think Kingo out of all of them is the one that has like the most independence from them.
Yes.
You know?
Maybe Druig?
Well, Druig lives in a jungle.
He does.
By himself.
Yeah. No.
Well, I mean by himself without the Eternals.
Without the others, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think it doesn't merit the current Rotten Tomatoes score chilling at a 48%. It's been dropping down significantly.
Yeah, but we talked about this before.
Really? Still?
We talked about this before. What do you think like is the reason for that?
So
like,
because if you go up, go. 81% on audience score.
Yeah.
48% on critic.
Mm-hmm.
That's like DC type.
Like where DC scores happen?
Yeah. Where like Batman vs Superman's like 30% on the Rotten Tomatoes thing, but like 80% in the audience score.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so this is the stuff that I was expecting to see mostly of.
Yeah, this I was expecting also.
Like people that are like, they're forcing in.
Yeah, but see, that's a 3 out of 5 in their rating, in their review.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. From whatever website they're.
This one's a 2 out of 4.
Yeah, I saw that. Most forgettable.
Bro, Rotten Tomatoes could suck a dick. This one's a 3 out of 5. Then another person gave it a 2 out of 4.
But they're both. That's what I was saying.
Like,
that's what I was saying earlier.
Chicago Times review.
Where's
too,
because these are their reviews from their websites.
Like, where's the?
And then Rotten Tomatoes accumulates all of those scores and puts them in the movie.
Can we compare to like another like review site?
Like Metacritic. Go to Metacritic.
Like a review platform.
Metacritic.
But here's the thing, like all of those things, right? All of these things, these are aggregates. Yeah. These are things where fucking they pull. Don't play sound. They pull things from other review websites like the Chicago Sun, the LA Times, the New York Times, and they go based on these 100 reviews that we've gotten from 100 different news sources. This is the overall score we have gotten. Right? Oh. It's not like they're going to Rotten Tomatoes and logging in, and then doing it through there. They're doing it through their newspaper, and I think that's where a lot of the misconception comes from with Rotten Tomatoes.
This Russian did not like the movie. They gave it a 0 out of 10.
This is a user too.
Yeah, and it's all in Russian.
Well, probably because he can't watch it.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, this movie got banned in places for
for its
for gay.
Yeah, off like a little bit off topic, but like there's like an article though about like Angelina Jolie addressing that, and they're like. And it was like titled like Fishtails actress Angelina Jolie.
They even didn't watch it. Like, I won't watch this. I don't have desire to download it.
Tolerasti.
I think that's a mischance.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh, but like, have you guys seen the article though? The title was like Angelina Jolie, and it's like, and they chose like Fishtails to like credit her for. or like Shark Tales or something.
Shark Tale. Yeah, I did see that.
They're like Shark Tales actress Angelina Jolie.
I think that's just like the writer flubbing it. It's like maybe like they're a young writer like our age, and they're like, "Fuck, what do I know her from?"
Shark Tales. Great.
Shark Tales. And it's like not Mr. and Mrs. Smith or like the number of other movies she has come out in.
Yeah. See, look, even in this on Metacritic, 429 positive reviews from users, 195 negative, and 45 mixed.
Yeah.
And then like the Metascore, what is this? Is there like critics?
Oh, yeah, that's the critics.
Mixed
yeah.
For 34 mixed reviews, 20 positive, 5 negative.
Yeah. I can see, and that's the thing with the thing about Rotten Tomatoes. It's either rotten or it's fresh.
Yeah.
There's no middle ground, right?
It's a strong
dichotomy. Even if someone says this is an okay movie, I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5. Rotten Tomatoes is gonna go 3 out of 5. That's what 60%. That's rotten. So this counts as a rotten review. And so it's like it's misinterpreting what that guy is saying.
Yeah.
It's like he's saying it's an okay movie, right? There's no okay tomatoes. So they're like, it's either rotten or it's fresh.
Just alright tomato.
Yeah.
I agree with this person, Miss Clarice Lowry from the UK, who said, Chloe Zhao puts into the full view the kind of moral quandaries that Marvel only has ever danced around in the past. But they say, but there's only so much room for that kind of thought.
What do you mean by what do you mean? Last part mean? Also, what do
there's
you mean
only
by
so much room for that thought.
What do you mean by moral quandaries, though?
So like they literally show like, one of the main characters in the movie is gay. I feel like in Disney movies in general, it's like
they've always danced around it.
They've danced around. Ooh, they don't.
It's like, look at him. He looked a certain way. Does that mean something?
A rare case where they overtly...
Like, a character has a husband, they have a child, they show the family.
There's no arguable... You can't argue
they
against
kiss.
that. You can't argue against that.
You can't call them not gay. You can't call them roommates. They are gay.
He's got an earring on one ear.
He's got an earring on the goddamn right ear. It's obvious which one the gay one is.
Show me right ear, Romer. Got an earring on.
But I have both.
Exactly.
Hold on, let me take off the left one.
See?
It's obvious which one the gay one is.
Look, you see this?
I figured it out from the goddamn start. I went, this man only has one earring on his right ear.
Oh. You really pointed that out?
In the theaters. I literally stood up and shouted, this man only has one earring on the right ear.
You hear that, audience? This is the ally I want. This is the type of ally I want.
Yeah. But and what she's saying, but there's only so much room for that kind of, it's literally, there's 12 characters, there's 10 characters in this movie.
That's yeah, you're right, yeah. Or she's right. Someone's right.
I'm right in her interpretation, which is also right. Yeah, which is also right. Yeah.
I think that this is a fun movie. It's fun.
I think so too. And I think because the what's the word I'm looking for?
The
hubris in me is saying that the reason the Rotten Tomatoes score is so low, it's not on purpose.
The cynic in you?
The critic.
The clerical thing in me.
Yeah.
That is saying that the reason this Rotten Tomatoes score is so low is because this is a literal follow-up to an Oscar-winning movie that swept last year.
It did sweep. It went hard.
Yeah. And it's like the only other movie she's done.
Yeah.
She's done Nomadland, a couple of small little projects, and
yeah, that was crazy. Isn't she like? She's not old. She's 39.
Yeah.
Her first movie that went fucking hard
was Nomadland, and then it's literally this one.
The fuck off.
Yeah, I never saw it.
I have not either, but I've heard only good things.
Yeah, it swept the Oscars.
Yeah.
So, and then her follow-up is a Marvel movie, right? So I think what it is. I think what it is that fucking people wanted more out of this than what it was. I think more critics put their eyes on this because it's like, this is Chloe Zhao. She made fucking Nomadland last year, and this is her follow up to that movie.
Bro,
okay, so so like going off that question, though. So by those standards though, like, do you think like what's perceived as like a good Marvel movie then is like a Marvel movie that like follows the generic formula for a Marvel movie then?
Different time zones.
How they get the movie in the future?
Different time zones.
I know. Damn it.
They're probably like in New York time.
Yeah.
It's probably like fucking
in Latvia.
They posted this in 40 minutes. Yeah, I'm assuming like Europe would be more. They're from drum dums.
drum
Dums.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I don't.
Yeah.
I just really don't think that this movie warrants the title of the worst Marvel movie.
I don't think so either.
That shit goes to like Thor
or Thor 2.
Thor 2.
Take your pickings of any of the bottom one.
Yeah.
This one, at the very least, I think is better than. Okay, of the three
Where does
Marvel
it land?
of the 3 Marvel movies that have come out this year,
Yeah.
not counting the TV shows, not counting any of the other shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's we're probably missing one. Black Widow.
Yep.
And Spider-Man hasn't come out yet.
Spider-Man, yeah.
Yeah. Black Widow, Shang-Chi, this one.
Yeah.
In my opinion, it's Shang-Chi, this one, Black Widow.
I agree.
In like a ranking order?
Yeah.
In a ranking
which
order.
ones we like the most?
Yeah.
I will agree with that.
And the only reason I think it's better than Shang-Chi, Shang-Chi's better, is because Shang-Chi is a singular story. It's a singular character going through their own single arc. This is a movie trying to juggle 10 characters.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
To its benefit,
Sometimes more.
to a good degree. You know?
Yeah.
You know, I think, each character feels unique and individual. There's no character where it's like, oh, well, they're
You're just this one.
It's like, this is the one that just flies.
Yeah.
Or this is just the one that runs super fast.
But does that mean though like the reviews are like the reviews are like going off like a perspective of like judging it from like the previous Marvel movies?
I think what it
I
is.
saw a couple that were like that.
I think what it is, it's that people are. All right, well, let's read this right here. Hold on. Close this.
Where did I?
Right here.
Oh, here we go.
All right. An ambitious superhero epic that soars as often as it strains. Eternals takes the MCU in intriguing and occasionally confounding new directions.
Who wrote that?
I think it's like a.
Is that Rotten Tomatoes writing that?
It's like a critic consensus.
But who wrote the consensus?
That is
I think they did.
And intriguing
Rotten Tomatoes
and
wrote it.
occasional new direction.
But this is what the audience says. So they read all the critic ones, or as best they can.
Yeah.
Like, let's say they gather a good 20, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like 20 random ones, and they gather 20. I don't know how this comes about, so I can't tell you. Mm-hmm. And then the audience says it's a different kind of Marvel movie, but Eternal still contains all the action, humor, and heart that fans are looking for. And I think that's where the disconnect comes from. Audiences are like, it's different, right? Mm-hmm. But it's still Marvel.
It's a Marvel movie.
And then I think that this is what critics are saying. It's like, it's different, but it's not different enough. It's the same. And I think that's where the fucking disconnect comes from.
Yeah, like, another thing is, like, I was never confused during the movie. It's well written.
Yeah.
In terms of, it hits all the plot points that it needs to hit. It hits all those fucking...
It tells the story it wants to tell.
Exactly. And it doesn't have any bumps really in the road there.
Yeah.
Aside from, like, some of the weak points. We want to go into spoiler territory now?
Yeah. Remember, do you want to step out? Last chance.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay. So, spoilers now.
I'll live with it.
Yeah, spoilers now. Bzzzt. Skip to 142:16. I am a robot. They try to do a misdirect.
Fastos is the gay one.
We weren't going to tell them.
Well, also the thing
We're
is,
gonna have to.
I don't know who that is, though.
Got it.
I'm juggling between 12 characters.
No, but
in
like,
my mind.
even, like, I was just not going to say who it was.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said let's not tell him. Because
Fastos.
at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if he's gay. It shouldn't matter. He's a human being.
Period.
Hey, but it's a part of him.
Period.
Well, actually, no, he's not a human being.
He's not. He's an Eternal.
Yeah. They're made.
not a-
Yeah, they're made and like.
Spoilers. Oh, wait, okay. So
Yeah.
But he's still attracted to men. But that's not his main personality trait.
Romer,
Yeah.
who in this do you think by the end of the movie's dead?
By the end of the movie's dead?
Yeah.
Dead?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you right now, 2 of them.
2 of them are dead.
Okay, so,
Play fucking.
I feel like maybe Kumail Nanjiani's character and maybe
3 are dead.
3 are dead. Okay. So
3 are dead.
maybe a Richard Madden's character.
Okay.
And maybe what's his name? I love him. I feel so bad.
I love it.
Gilgamesh's character?
Yeah, Gilgamesh's character.
Don
Lee.
Don Lee.
Okay.
Yeah, Don Lee.
And there's one more.
Well, he said.
your third
He
guess.
said.
I said
Kumail.
Kumail
Yeah.
Nanjiani.
You're
Is it
2 out
for
of
3.
Is
Two
it
for
Two
Kumail?
for 3.
Is it
2 out of
Kumail?
3.
No. Oh, Kumail Nanjiani?
I said
It's Kumail Nanjiani.
Kumail. Okay, so Kumail. I'm sorry.
You're 2 out of 3. You're 2 out of 3.
You got 2 out of 3 right.
Nanjiani.
You're 2 out of 3.
Don
You're
Lee,
2 out of 3.
And Richard Madden.
You're 2 out of 3.
You got 2 out of 3 right.
I did?
Yeah.
These two.
These 2 are dead.
Oh, those two?
The third one, can you guess?
We'll get to that. Let's.
You'll
Her.
get to it.
Her.
That's,
We'll get to that. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. We'll
Yeah.
hold on. It's
that's ableist.
well, he doesn't know.
I know.
Yeah, you know. That's your biases coming out.
Exactly.
You argue
Yeah.
me as ableist.
Yeah.
You know, it's Sprite. No, I'm just joking.
Oh, should have.
No.
In my opinion.
Should have.
Well, will eventually.
At some point. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Anyways,
Let's hit this, Joe. What does this movie open with? What do we open on?
what are we open on? We
Screen
open.
crawl. That we missed because we got to the movie theater right
Yeah,
as it
we
started.
did some about Celestials and Eternals.
Yeah.
I think literally all it was saying is Celestials created. So here's where the differences come from the comics
Mm-hmm.
and this. In the comics, the Celestials created the Eternals, the Deviants, and the Humans at the same time.
Yeah.
Like they all three of these exist all at once.
Yeah.
And then I think Deviants were first, and then what's it called? Celestials realized these are not conscious, these are horrible monsters. So they went back in, don't do that. They went back in and then they created humans, but then the Deviants would kill the humans, so they went the humans need protectors, and so they created the Eternals.
And the whole reason that the humans exist
They just exist.
Just
In the comics.
in the comics. Oh, you're right. Yeah.
In the comics they just
Sounds good.
exist.
I mean, that's basically how we are. We just exist.
We just
Yeah,
ran.
they're just
in the
they're
movie
just,
though.
They're just new life. Unless there's something I'm missing
Mhm.
from the comic, because I've only ever really read one Eternals arc,
Mhm.
one Eternals comic, and I feel like it does a good job of summarizing.
Okay.
them. Yeah. But
But
this movie,
yes,
they come in at the year 7000
they do. BC.
BC
Book
Can I have like
in Mesopotamia.
Okay,
Mesopotamia.
that's what I wanted. Just like a place
area. Yeah.
Mesopotamia.
Mesopotamia.
7000 BC, Mesopotamia.
Gilgamesh.
Well,
Well,
that's-
I'm assuming.
That's where the stories come from.
Sprite is the one that comes up with all of their stories.
Yeah.
She's
Each one has a purpose.
Yeah.
She's the narrator.
Kind of. She's like the storyteller.
Okay.
Yeah, each one has a purpose.
Each one's purpose also, I think, is pretty cool.
I kind of like
Because
that,
like they
though.
each have their own like reasoning for continuing civilization, I guess.
Yeah.
Are they like so like? Are they so? There's Gilgamesh and he's already founded in like already a mythological character. Are they all founded in like maybe like some aspect?
What do you mean
Like,
founded?
Because like Gilgamesh is like what I assume like based on like the actual Mesopotamian character of legend Gilgamesh. So does that mean like each character is like maybe like based on like
Not
has
like
some
loosely because
mythological
Icarus can
precedent?
fly,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
but he doesn't use wings.
Okay.
Gilgamesh, I've only ever read part of the Gilgamesh like
Uh-huh.
story.
Well, hold on.
'Cause, like,
Let me
I've seen-
just to answer your question.
Yeah.
They're all in this movie. They are all the inspiration for those tales.
Yeah,
For the story.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what
that
I wanted
comes
to know.
from like
Sprite.
Sprite
Right.
makes up all the stories of all of their names.
Uh-huh.
Athena is Athena.
Yeah, because like
Yeah.
so Athena, Circe, Icarus, like
Yeah, those are
that's
Greek things, but yeah, it's
and
just
Gilgamesh.
it's just them. They
Yeah.
they and that's also true in the comics where it's like there are like the tales. Well, in the comics it's also weird because there's actually like there's an actual pantheons like Hercules and
yeah.
all that other shit, and then there's the new. It's
That's when you're crossing into like multiple
yeah.
universes.
No,
and stuff.
it's all one universe.
Fucking shit. No.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Marvel.
But but like some of it is based on the Eternals and their actions.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah. But in this movie, they are protectors. They protect humans specifically from the deviants
And the deviants only.
and the deviants only.
What's
They do
the-
not get involved in the conflicts of humanity.
So you could tell me either like the comic like the comic rendition or like the film rendition mode. What's the main motive of the deviants? Why are they?
I feel
They
like we should just stick to the movie motivations.
yeah, and it's
you're right,
mostly
you're
the same.
right, you're right. No, you're right.
They are just their purpose is to kill basically just life.
Yeah.
They kill
They're the apex predators
Okay, simple enough.
of the universe.
of the
Simple
universe
enough.
Yeah. And so the Eternals were created
to stop the deviants.
to stop the deviants.
Now they are the apex predators.
Yeah.
I guess
But the
technically no.
deviants can kill them.
Yeah.
So it's two predators fighting
There's no-
over
There's two apex predators now. Who will
fighting.
be the true Apex?
Well, see, that's the thing. You can't have two Apex.
You can't.
Literally
They just become
in
predators.
the term Apex.
Yeah.
They explain it in the beginning of the
They
movie.
do. Hey, look at that.
They're like, a predator is a person, animal that kills other things in the ecosystem. But an apex predator is a thing that cannot be killed by something in that.
Yeah, it has no other
opponents.
opponent.
Like
Let's skip forward quite a bit because we're running a little long.
Yeah.
So Salma Hayek's character is dead. She dies
Fucking early on,
pretty early on.
like a good 20 minutes in.
And then this is where Joe and I went.
This character, right here,
Icarus.
Brad.
What's this guy's name? I don't know. Icarus did
Icarus.
it. Icarus did it.
Fuck the actor's name.
Yeah,
Call him by the character's name.
Icarus
if
did
you
it.
can remember the character. Yeah.
He
Icarus
did it.
fucking did it.
Yeah.
Me and Arik looked at each other and went, he fucking did it.
Icarus killed him
He fucking did it.
immediately.
Off like what? Off of what?
Just
Nothing.
off of immediately.
Off of like writing tropes.
Not
What
even
is it?
writing. I think it was just instinct, really.
Instinct?
Well, that's what I base my instinct off of is knowing writing. I go, it's this guy.
I think, yeah. I don't know if that was like a last minute decision that was like, let's make him the bad guy, or if that was the purpose from the start.
I think it was probably the purpose from the start.
I really can't tell you, because traditionally he's the leader of the Eternals.
Yeah.
And in this movie, Gemma Chan's character, Cersei, is.
I think they did that on purpose. I think that is by design.
Yeah.
Because they never try to make these movies, at least to the T, exactly like how the comics are. Because I think that would be boring also. Because then you're just getting the same story twice.
Are you outlining?
But Angelina Jolie, her character's got the madness?
What was it? Mind Wake?
Mind Wake.
Mudwake?
Mind something.
It does have mind. Dementia.
She
Dementia
has
for
like eternal dementia.
eternal dementia.
Mm-hmm.
She has dementia for Eternals.
And so like she almost kills like a bunch of them because she's literally like the best warrior at all the Eternals.
So wait. By dementia,
Sometimes.
does that mean like she's not?
She forgets. She's well, no,
her
not,
she like her
not even that
memories
she-
get like jumbled.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not even that she forgets. She
No,
remembers.
she remembers a lot, but
like,
then forgets like her current life. So like her mind like, and the way they explain it is that they've been alive for so long that their memories start fragmenting.
That's kind of terrifying.
That it starts.
But I don't know if that's the actual.
No.
case by
It
case.
wasn't that it starts fragmenting. It's they have so many memories that their mind can't handle the amount of memories they have.
That is terrifying. Sounding.
My mind already does that now. I get what she's
Yeah.
happening.
Exactly.
Like, I'm only 22.
5 millennia later of that? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, because
It's from the year 7000 BC, so 7000 to the year
2021.
So it's 2000. It's 7,000 years to fucking zero. The year
So
zero.
9,021 years.
Yeah, they've been here for almost
10,000 years.
yeah
10 millennia. If I'm
9
my
millennia.
measurement.
9 millennia. Yeah.
Yeah.
9 millennia.
9 millennia and 21 years.
9
Nine
millennia,
eons.
21 years. You're right. You're
Yeah.
right.
Jesus fucking Christ.
How much is an eon?
100? No.
I don't know if eon is like
Is that 1,000 years? Or no,
no
that's
millennia is a. I think eon is one of like a
Eon.
what's the word?
Centennial is 100 years.
Wait, what's 400?
No. Eon is like fucking.
I think it's like a magnitude larger or some shit.
No, fuck. What's the word I'm looking for? Like descriptor. It's like, it doesn't actually have like a value behind it.
No?
An indefinite.
Definite long period of time.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What exactly is an eon? Measurable.
Yeah. Where it's just like in like eons ago, where it's like 1 eon is an unforgettable amount of time ago. Like no, like billions of years ago.
Yeah.
Multiple
Many
eons.
So, like, when you use eons plural, it's kind of like a fallacy.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, you could just say eon.
Yeah.
Considering it's hardly in the movie.
7 minutes.
7 in whatever. Yeah.
Black Knight is what I'm reading.
If yeah.
If?
The Star Fox guy.
Where's it there?
Anyways, fucking.
Why is that such a spoilers in this?
Huh?
In just the cast list alone, there's so many spoilers.
What? My question is, why is there just a role for student?
Where?
Huh?
Lucia S.
Well, because there's students in the movie.
Does she have a line? She has a line, I think.
Yeah.
Is the reason.
Yeah.
It was a student in the beginning that had a line that said stuff.
Yeah.
But there's 2 students.
Anyway,
Who cares?
they're figuring out. They're like, holy shit, the whole world is shaking. Why? So they all reach out to go look for each other. They find one of theirs that's been murdered by a deviant.
Salma Hayek.
Salma Hayek's character, Ajak,
Her power is healing.
Oh.
and communication with the.
That's just the
Celestial.
orb. The orb does that.
But that's her power. She communicates with, like, she was designed specifically for that purpose.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
And then she died, and then she's
Passed it on to Cersei.
Yeah.
She gave the ball to Cersei.
Oh, ball hog Salma Hayek passed it to Cersei.
There you go.
Yeah.
And the ball lets you talk to Agash.
Eternals is just a game.
Look up Celestial.
Is just a game of basketball.
Look up this goddamn Celestial.
What's the Celestial's name?
Ashesh. Eternals. Armesh.
Agudan.
Arishem.
You saw it?
Yeah, Arishem. It's Arishem.
Yeah.
Look, just up. Yeah.
Arishem.
Arishem.
Looks cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Looks pretty fucking dope.
Looks fucking dope.
The judge. Ooh.
Look at that.
That's all the Eternals you get. I mean, all the Celestials you get.
Okay.
Just that one.
Are they like primordial beings or some shit?
They're literally the reason the universe
This
exists.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder when Marvel is gonna pull that up.
Now? They did it
this
in this?
movie. Yeah.
Ooh, and there's already a pop figure.
Of course there's.
There it is. Looks cool, actually. That's not pretty bad.
Yeah,
Cool.
it looks pretty cool.
That's what it looks like in the comic.
Anyways, so they find one of them dead, and they're like, "Well, the deviants are back, and we thought we killed all the deviants."
They go, fuck.
5,000 years ago.
You go back.
Yeah. So then it's like, well, but I guess we gotta kill them all. I guess they're the reason why the Earth's shaking.
We gotta come back and kill them all.
But no, the ball in her chest. It's like, yo. Yeah, I mean the ball. The ball in her chest.
The Celestial.
The Celestial.
The Celestial calls her up, and goes, "Hey, yo, the reason this shit's going down is because fucking the emergence is about to happen."
What's the fuck's emergence?
Emergence is basically the reason the universe exists. Little lady.
What you mean? You mean that the Earth is just a...
Check this out.
Okay.
Check this out. Here's what we do. Us Celestials, we plant a seed in the planet.
He puts a nut in the planet.
No, like a little seed. Like a little seed.
A little seed. A little light seed.
They dig a little hole in the planet?
They do. How do they do that?
What?
How do they...
Put a seed in the
Because
planet?
all he said was, we have planted many seeds across many planets.
They show it literally just shoot into the
That's
core.
wild to me.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, they're fucking celestial. They're bigger than the Earth.
They are.
Bro,
you see his fucking head?
if you wanted a Play-Doh ball, right, and you're like, I want to put something in the middle of that.
Yeah, you push it in.
You just push it in.
Yeah, but in this case, the Play-Doh ball would explode. I feel like. Well, they're so they can do what the fuck.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. And so...
And then, anyways, they go, we're going to plant that little seed there.
Uh-huh.
Little lady. We're
How
gonna
does it grow?
dig a little hole. We need intelligent life to happen.
Oh, fuck.
How do you get intelligent life to
Well,
happen?
you need to get rid of the
You
prevailing...
need to get rid of the fucking monsters
things-
that prevent it from happening.
Yeah.
These dinosaurs are killing all the goddamn monkeys.
Get some deviants in there.
Throw some deviants in there.
That's why the deviants
I
exist.
love Scientology.
Yeah.
Exactly. Get your thetans up.
So let's just literally go. The lizards are killing all the monkeys. How do we stop that from happening?
Space lizard.
Monkey defender.
Tentacle dog.
Tentacle dog.
Tentacle dog and go fight.
And then, how do we get the tentacle dogs to planet?
Throw him at it. Throw him at the fucking planet.
But
But then it's like...
But then
the tentacle dog... Oh, fuck, we made them wrong. They evolve.
Yeah, and they kill too much.
They kill too much. They're killing the smart stuff.
Look, that monkey built fire.
And now it
was on
killed
the
them.
way.
And then you killed the monkey.
He was on the way and he killed
The fire monkey.
Guess what? We're gonna have to start all over.
No. We'll
No?
deal with it. Hey, Craig.
I need 10 hot teenagers.
Get me some adults and maybe one kid.
Yeah. Why is she a kid? Doesn't matter.
They do.
They're like, give me 9 adults and one child.
Nine
Why?
adults and a kid.
Why is she a child? Doesn't matter, alright? Fucking do what I told you.
You know how I cooked up a pot of that cosmic energy? Let's put it in these fucking molds,
Let's tap it into
Including this child.
including this child, who will... Honestly, actually, they do have a sad plot line of they can never grow old, and they can never love someone.
I would hate that.
Because who wants to fall in love with a
who would fall in
12-year-old?
love with a
Was
child?
she made like that though? Where
Yes.
like
Because
no.
here's the thing.
maybe that's normalcy for her though.
No, it's her struggle.
Oh, it is.
She loves someone and cannot love them.
Yeah. Because she has the mind of an adult.
Oh,
Of a
She's
be-
thousands of years old.
Yeah.
basically.
So she
body of a
cannot.
child.
She can't. But she has the physical body of a child.
Uh-huh.
So she cannot love a child, and she cannot love an adult.
Yeah.
No,
so she's fucking
that's
in this.
terrible. That's
Yeah.
basically.
And
like,
even if she, let's say, she did have the mind of a child, right?
Yeah.
That child will grow up,
And
and
she will
become
no
an adult.
longer love them.
Mm.
It won't work.
And they will die.
They
Yeah.
would also need to be a pedophile.
That's
You can only date
basically-
pedophiles.
That's basically Kirsten Dunst's character in Interview with a Vampire.
That is literally
Oh.
it. That is literally it.
Oh, interesting.
Same amount of creep too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just kidding.
No. But like, yeah, and then like you have these like again. So Craig whips up a part of that cosmic energy, chucks it in all these Eternals.
Give it in these 9 hot adults and 1 child.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let them kill all the deviants.
Whoever like was her creator, she pulled the short end of this.
They're all made from the same creator.
I know, but that main character it's like
he's a dickhead.
I know, what the hell?
He's a fucking asshole.
It's like you couldn't have at least made her like.
He gets finger guns. She gets super speed. He can control people with his mind, as a fuck ton of them at once. I'll get to illusions. Healing. Transmogrifying.
And healing too, because you said
She can transmute things.
Yeah, but didn't you say like her like some
No.
of his characters? passed
Hers
on to her?
healing.
Healing.
Yeah, but didn't you say her character passed on to
Her
her?
healing.
Healing.
Transmogrifying.
Yeah. The other thing that she has, it was just given. There's this little gold ball that Arishem gave her. That's how she sort of like walkie-talkie. And then flying and laser beam eyes. Two things. Super strong. Like he got like energy punches and kicks and stuff.
Hot.
Make any weapon like the best fighter essentially.
And hot.
Out of all of them. And then like super engineer.
Literally designed.
Can make anything at a will.
Nice.
At like with the space metal or whatever. And so that's all their abilities, It's like finger gun.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
And they're all like, well, here's your mission, Eternals. Should you choose to accept it?
Mm-hmm. We
Also,
have
if
no
you
choice.
if you don't accept it, we'll just throw you in a blender and
Put you in a black hole.
smoothie you out again. And
Yeah.
the next version of you will be ready to go.
We'll put your memories in the memory shelf.
Why? They still did.
He said.
What did he say?
He said so that we can learn about the deviants and like how they work.
You can't watch them?
That's what the memories are for.
You can't just watch them?
No, I don't think so. I mean, black hole teleportation.
That's what I'm saying.
Is he from another plane?
He's this plane.
Like the dark dimension?
No, he's this plane.
He's this plane?
He's the reason this universe exists.
Are there multiple of him?
There are different types of Celestials. We have seen different types.
Is Dormammu a Celestial?
No.
Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
Nowhere in Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yes.
That is the head of a Celestial.
The planet? That's also his dad?
That's Ego, the living planet. Nowhere. That space station in the first Guardians of the Galaxy that's just the head?
Yeah.
That is the head of a Celestial.
Oh, that's pretty dope. Is that still alive?
No.
Got it.
Celestials can die then?
They can.
They can. They will eventually dissipate.
Oh.
And that's why they make more. By feeding them
Sentient life.
a sentient brain. Or sentient thought. Sentient thought? Is it sentient thought?
Sentient life.
Well, like, it's not like they need the life. Like, they're not literally sacrificing. Like, you don't need the people to die to make the Celestial.
That's also another thing.
But it's the result of the
I also
Celestial
don't get what it is that they want. Like, is it the energy that they create?
It's
the life or the amount of people in it?
To what?
Because they reach a peak population.
Yeah.
And then they go, this is X amount of whatever I need to burst out.
I think you need a certain amount of generated sentient thought.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
I don't remember specifically them going
They
thought.
They do. He went over it, and it was in that whole explanation with the.
And it's harder here because
there was no. I wish that I could watch this with subtitles. Yeah. That's how he sounds. Essentially. Yes, Hashem.
sentient
Arishem.
sentient thought, life,
Sounds
whatever.
like a
Whatever
whale.
it is, if you're at the spoiler section, you probably already saw this movie.
Yeah.
So you know what it is. They need 8 billion of us.
Because
that's when he went. We're out.
Yeah.
We're out of here. We're gonna bust out of this little.
Joe
shell.
has an interesting theory with Thanos.
Yeah.
That I was into.
Thanos.
This literally just popped into my head because they brought it up. They went 5 years ago. Thanos wiped out half the universe.
Half the population of all of the universe.
Half the population of all universe. of all living things, he wiped out half of it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? If we were to just bring that down to Earth, right? And not count like dogs, trees, or whatever the fuck, and just human lives, right?
Yeah.
Which is what they need. They need human lives, sentient life.
Yeah.
We went from 8 to 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
How much would that slow down the Celestial being created inside the Earth?
Oh, you're right.
So Joe's thinking...
That's the reason Thanos wanted to eliminate half the universe. Because it would literally half their production.
That adds a lot more.
Because Joe hit me with the fact that
his,
Thanos
traditionally,
Traditionally.
I don't know if this version of Thanos is an Eternal.
Yeah.
But traditionally, Thanos is an Eternal.
What
He's a different type of Eternal. He's an Eternal from Titan. Because there are different planets that have different Eternals.
Yeah. Does that mean every single planet with sentient life has a Celestial in it?
Had a Titan in it. Had us Eternals in it. Or I think it's certain amounts
or is it only ones that have the seed in it?
Ones that have the seed in it are the ones that have the Eternals in it. And we don't know how many there is.
But does every single planet with
No.
sentient life get a seed?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Because let's say humans were to colonize other planets
Yeah.
before, what's it called? The Eternal emerges, right?
Oh,
It's like, we wouldn't, it's not like the Celestials will come back and plant another seed into that one because we're there.
I wish I could have seen the Earth Celestial.
We saw part
Like
of it.
fully.
Yeah.
I want.
Well, we saw it when it blew up
We made a gold.
in the future.
That's true. Or in the
Vision.
like in the Vision Stone
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
the bargain.
So that is why Thanos wiped out half the universe, because it would slow down
Perchance.
the so if he's an Eternal, and I think in this one they pretty much confirmed he is an Eternal because there was another Eternal who is the brother.
Mm-hmm. Who is? Can we say?
Thanos' brother?
Yeah. Do you know what Thanos?
We'll say the character's name. Star Fox.
Star Fox.
Kid Harington's character?
No.
Oh, no. I'm getting confused.
He's Black Knight.
He's the Black Knight. Not an Eternal. Not even an immortal guy. Just a regular dude who gets a sword sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that sword gets passed down through generations.
Uh,
Barely in this movie.
I've heard weirder
I forgot.
premises.
I forgot he was in it. I honestly thought.
I thought he was gonna be in it more. I was sad.
I honestly thought he was not gonna be it.
You honestly thought?
What?
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
Oh.
Hit him with it. Hit him with the.
I honestly thought after we didn't see him again, after that phone call conversation where he was literally just a little tiny screen,
on the FaceTime.
we were never gonna see his character again.
Yeah.
I honestly thought that, and a weaker Marvel movie would have done that.
That would have never had him come back.
Yeah.
Like Kumail Nanjiani later.
He fucking just.
He dipped out on him.
Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. But anyways, so Thanos is an Eternal confirmed, so that means he knows about Celestials, and that means he was trying to stop there.
Yeah.
Why? Because he probably just like, I want this version. Because as the Celestials explain it, the reason the Celestials keep doing what they do is to create more Celestials, because if there's no more Celestials, there can't be more new stars and new galaxies and new stuff.
Because Celestials are what make all that shit.
Yeah. And so without them, it would just, eventually everything would end.
And they hinted at the scientific theory of heat death.
That adds some nihilism to Thanos' intent.
Yeah, well, I mean, it adds like another level of like, oh shit. I kind of get it.
Well, no, it adds some, because he presented like his intent as altruistic in a sense, albeit like in a twisted sense. But like with that, it kind of twists his intent towards a more like maybe like malicious, like more.
I think he just wanted
the universe type beat
Yeah.
or something.
Well, because his thing is like the Celestials are taking away free will from people.
Yeah, because the Eternals literally shape our history.
Yeah, that's true.
They shape our history literally by creating history. They create stories.
Yeah.
The main part of history is story.
That's this character's biggest thing is literally telling stories of what people are going to do.
This character literally implants thoughts into people. He goes, how do the humans invent the plow? He invents the plow. And then he has him implant that into
to make them think that they invented the plow.
So what Thanos is presenting is
not Thanos.
What Thanos like is what an arguable interpretation of Thanos like perhaps like his act of like I guess like destroying all Celestials is like
he's like
liberating us in a
he's
sense?
like if we stop the Celestials from happening, they will stop happening, and then eventually
Free will come back to the universe.
yeah, and eventually when the universe collapses, another new universe will exist out of that or whatever the fuck, and then that will be a true universe where there is free will.
Yeah.
Probably this universe.
And hopefully, who knows?
Wow, that's getting pretty.
My favorite thing is that all movies also, to some level, movies are always like a circle jerk of like the nation who makes the movie, So all American movies are like, America's the fucking best. Blah, blah, blah. All Marvel movies are like, Earthlings are special. I don't know what it is, but they changed me.
Yeah.
That's every Marvel movie where like
Earth is special.
Earth's special. It's every piece of sci-fi, honestly. Like fucking Hitchhiker's Guide is. Well, actually, no. It actually does the opposite of that.
It literally blows up Earth.
But the main character
Is
who's
a human.
from Earth.
Yeah.
He's special.
That's why people like Dune, because it's like there is no Earth.
Yeah, it's just spice.
It's just Arrakis,
Sandworms.
Arrakis,
and
Gamma Prime, and Caliban,
and Aquaman.
or whatever the fuck the homeworld. And it's like all that matters is he who controls the spice controls the universe.
He who controls the celestial seed controls the world.
And anyways, fast forward through a bunch of bullshit. We fucking
Yeah, we gotta trough through. We're almost at 2 hours. Holy shit.
Yeah, Icarus kills Ajax and he kills himself because he's like, my bad.
Yeah.
That was
It's like, fuck.
dick move. My bad.
Yeah.
And then Gilgamesh dies because he gets his power.
Sucked out of him from the deviant that he let out.
Yeah. That he let happen.
Or that he just didn't deal with.
Yeah, and then, so 3 died. And then the rest of them, 2 of them stay on Earth. A couple of them stay on Earth.
Kumail.
Kingo.
Kingo. Cersei.
Sprite.
Who's no longer
an eternal. No longer immortal.
Because she turned her into a human because her power gets better later on.
Oh, does that give her the ability to, like, age? To live in, like, a lifetime?
So, her general power is that she can turn stuff into other stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. And then she did some bullshit at the end, which gave her, it's like, I got enough energy to turn you, into a human.
Wait,
she made her not an eternal.
Sprite's ending is like, so she's not able, so she's not able to age, but she's able to die?
No.
She's now a human. Normal 14-year-old human.
No, but like, back to my question, does that mean she can age now?
Yes.
Okay,
yeah, so she made her...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you
made her a human.
You did say no.
What did I say?
He's all like, can she age? And you went, no.
Oh, sorry. I was just trying to continue what I was saying.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I was just like,
she's just a normal human.
Yeah, she's just a human.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now.
And I think... And then Fastos also...
Fastos stayed? Because he has a family.
Yeah. Also stays on Earth. But then Adeshem comes back and goes, alright, you motherfuckers. You stopped a celestial...
They killed the celestial, essentially.
You stopped the celestial from happening because you thought these humans were so important.
Yeah.
I'm taking all of you who stayed on Earth. I'm going to review your fucking memories. And we're going to determine... He sounded so petty during this whole shit.
He sounded like a dad. He's
like, all right, you thought they were special? We will see how special they are.
Come on,
I am going to take their memories and I'm going to analyze them and I'm going to see how special these humans are.
So
into a black hole he goes.
Yeah, he teleports away into a black hole. So essentially the only people that are left because they don't stay on Earth and are either not dead are Thena,
Druig, and Makari.
So 3.
And she's just at school.
She's
at school now.
She's probably with like the Indian guy now.
She's the smartest fucking.
Oh, you're right.
What,
grader?
Or Dane.
No, Dane had a sword.
Smartest 5th grader.
Bro.
Yeah. 5,000 goddamn years.
9,000.
9,000 goddamn years she's been alive. She still can't date till she's 18.
Shit.
I mean, what's 4 years to her?
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Well, I guess now it's 4 years of her life. Yeah.
It's like, fuck. I only got 70.
And it's sad, actually. They actually, start that off, right at the beginning, because they're all at a bar, and a guy tries to hit on her, but she's, not... She doesn't look like that. She looks like a
grown woman,
because she
casts that illusion.
She makes an illusion of herself that makes her look like an adult, and the guy tries to touch her hand and, hit on her, but it goes through her hand, and it's like, oh, she's not there. Yeah.
I see.
So she's trying to... at least socialize it to some degree, but it's just not happening because it's not real.
Yeah, and anyways, they're in the Wait for part 2.
Now we gotta wait for part 2.
Yeah.
Because all of them are in space. Harry Styles comes out with a leprechaun.
A troll.
Yeah.
Pip the troll.
Yeah, Pip the Troll.
He is Star
And
Fox.
he is Star Fox.
Harry Styles.
Harry Styles is Thanos' brother.
Harry Styles, you're really like
Harry Styles is Thanos' brother.
going for these like eccentric characters, huh?
And I love that. I actually really
What
like
other
him.
eccentric character has he done?
Well, I don't know. I just think like right now he's going for an eccentric character.
Oh, you said you.
The only other thing I know he's in is like what's that like military movie?
Oh, like Dunkirk.
Dunkirk.
Yeah.
Harry Styles in Dunkirk?
He's
Yeah.
in Dunkirk.
And he's not an eccentric character in
No,
that.
no.
He's just a young man who got caught up in a war.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's eccentric.
No.
I think in this, though,
How quirky of him. He got caught up in a war.
I think he did good. He did a good job for the little bit that we saw him.
The 10 seconds we saw, yeah.
Like a minute. 35 seconds. 40. Who knows?
25 seconds.
There you go.
25.
I'll do 25. I'll take 25. 25 seconds. That's pretty good. You know?
Was he like an end credit thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The first end credit scene.
Mhm.
And I thought that it was pretty cool. I did not like how Pip looked. He looked too CGI. You know?
Maybe
Okay.
maybe they'll address that in the next.
That he CGI.
How do you
They're gonna hire
how do
an
you adjust
actual
that?
troll.
I hope
Oh.
so.
There you go. They get Pip
I think
Dinklage.
probably it was one of those things where they didn't have enough budget for that
Uh-huh.
end credit scene to be like, we're dropping like a cool fatty like couple mil on this shot.
And it's that also. End credit scenes tend to be last minute also.
Yeah.
So they're
Because
just,
it's literally the last thing where it's like, how do we transition this into the movie that we're
Yeah, it's like how do we
Get that in.
tease the future? Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I'm starting to get a little annoyed by end credit scenes. Some are good. Some are good.
Those like ones that you gotta wait for the entire credits to go
I hate
for
the,
like 10 seconds.
I hate the end credit scene.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because they don't do anything for me. Goddammit.
Eternals will return.
Yeah. It's like Dane's about to pick up his sword. He's like, "You sure you want to do that?"
Like-
And I literally shouted out,
Who is that?
"Who is that?"
He did shout that.
Yeah.
Joe shouted that in the theater.
Yes, that. Who is that? Who the fuck was that? And then everybody looked at me, and I went, "Who is that?
Yeah.
Don't look at me like that. Who is that?" And then, as the person was walking behind me, I literally heard him. He has a point. Who is that?
Yeah, who
Yeah,
is
who
that?
is that? Who is that?
Yeah. Don't.
Let him speak his case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, don't do this shit where you're like, oh, this mystery. Fuck you. Tell me who that is.
Who is that?
It's at
It's
this,
Blade.
Yeah.
Apparently, I
It's
don't.
at this point. I think I'll just wait for it to get bootlegged on YouTube.
I'll on Disney Plus when it comes out.
I'm talking about the end credit scene. You know, like
Oh,
when,
got
like,
it. Yeah.
Those like
recorded in
really
the theater.
poorly recorded like end credit scenes.
Yeah, I love that shit.
Yeah, I love those.
Apparently, it's the voice of
Mahershala Ali.
Mahershala
Oh, wow.
who will be playing Blade.
I thought you can ask him, who is he?
Who is that?
You're a fan of Mahershala Ali?
I liked him.
Name all his movies.
I just saw him in Moonlight.
There we go. Moonlight.
I just like him in Moonlight.
Light of the Moon.
That's all.
I just like
So
him in
that's-
Moonlight.
Green Book?
Green Book. I've never seen Green
He's
Book.
in Green Book.
What's the
He's in another thing I like, but I can't remember.
Luke
Charles?
Cage, season 1.
No.
But like, not all of season 1.
can we look it up? It's an off-topic thing, but
Mahershala.
It's not off topic. It's Mahershala Ali. Anytime we can have. It's with an E. It's with an A. Never mind.
Mahershala.
Why didn't he pop up sooner then?
Okay,
Fuckers.
wait, all to like
Oh.
see the
Okay.
filmography.
Movie and TV show. Moonlight.
Oh, right, Spider-Man. Yeah.
He's in Spider-Verse?
Yeah, he's
The
he plays
Prowler.
the uncle
Ah.
Prowler.
He's on
of the
Prowl.
main character. Yeah.
He's an elite battle angel.
Oh, he was in Invaders too. I didn't even know that.
I didn't know this.
He was like a side character in that.
He is in Mockingjay.
He was.
He
was
dies.
Like, yeah, he was.
He gets exploded,
He's
I think.
he gets like fucking like, cause like he had, like Katniss has like a fucking detonator or some shit.
Yep.
It's like a last minute like type of we need to blow this shit up to survive.
There was nothing else in.
He's gonna be Blade.
Yeah,
Is
he's
he?
gonna be Blade.
Is a Blade reboot?
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
because Blade Marvel.
Blade Marvel?
Blade's Marvel. Didn't know that.
Blade is Marvel.
I didn't know Blade was Marvel.
Yeah.
That's like old Marvel too.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I didn't know that. Also, apparently Blade did shit with Spider-Man, or something.
Blade's done things with. Again, it's like I say every time.
But he recurs in the Spider-Man world. Every now and then he'll be like, "It's Spider-Man. It's me, Blade."
Every single Marvel character has had 1,000 different issues with 1,000 different characters. I am sure that there's a version of Blade that is a member of the Avengers. I'm sure that there's a version of Blade that is a member of the X-Men.
That's
There's
like
probably a version of Blade that's
like
leader of the Avengers.
that's like Ghost
Yeah.
Rider too. I think isn't Ghost Rider like actually like
He's a Marvel dude.
yeah,
Well,
he's a
Ghost
Marvel
Rider is a little weird because it's just
Sends
like
people to hell.
Huh?
Sends people to hell.
it sends him to Mephisto, I guess. But
Yeah.
he's a little weird because they don't change that character a lot.
No.
But what can I don't think
There's
you need
because there's
to.
not
You don't
there's
need
not
to.
much you can do with
Yeah,
it.
he's a
So that's
fucking-
why there's some characters that just get relegated to like
Didn't he pop in on something?
Oh.
they get relegated to the outskirts of the Marvel Comics universe
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
because they're just like,
What are we gonna do with that? I don't know.
fuck, are we gonna do with a guy who a guy
Skeleton.
who's fucking a vampire hunter? What the fuck are we gonna do with that? Send him somewhere.
Van
He's
Helsing.
doing his own thing.
Yeah. Oh, let's do a one-off vampire comic, and he's the killer.
Yeah.
Wants him.
Yeah. What the fuck are we gonna do with a guy who's fucking? What are we gonna do with Hercules? Hercules exists in the
does.
Marvel comics.
Yeah.
He
So it's
was
like the
he was
Greek
in a
pantheon.
gay relationship with Wolverine in one version,
Yeah.
one universe.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying.
You know who's also gay?
Who?
And his next man? Iceman.
Also, yeah, him too, and also,
Wolverine.
no, who's the guy who turns to steel? Colossus.
Colossus
in
is
one
gay?
version. In one
Oh.
version. in one
All of
version.
them are gay. That's what I'm trying to
I
say.
hope so.
That is what I'm trying to say.
More fuel to your
If
fire.
the writer of that current issues of
Yeah.
comic books, it's like the writer of X-Men 162 to 233
They gay.
is decides that they are gay, they're gay.
Yeah.
If the next writer picks it up and goes,
It's a woman now.
it's
That
like
character is a woman.
that character's a woman.
Mhm.
Comics are not set in stone.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That is
That's
why
like-
Your
when
arg-
people bring up the bullshit, it's like,
Mhm.
well, it doesn't follow. Who gives a
Your argument on what's canon is flawed.
Yeah.
is bullshit because there are 10 different versions
Yeah.
of that origin story.
Yeah. What is Batman's personality really?
Yeah.
What is it?
Brooding.
Batman's personality
brooding?
is one of the most fucking
Argue.
convoluted shits ever.
Uh huh.
It is because sometimes you get a Batman that's like,
Sometimes you get a Batman that has a full family.
yeah,
Like he has
oh,
Robin, Batgirl, fucking
Oh.
Batwoman.
Yeah.
And then like 3 different versions of
Yeah.
Robin.
Yeah.
But-
And then there's
Yeah,
other
yeah.
Batmans who are like, no, I live alone.
Yeah. And one's like,
Oh.
yeah,
Like
I
Batman
don't
Beyond.
kill. And also like one that's like, I kill all the time.
yeah, Batman Beyond Batman.
I live alone.
I love
He's
Batman
old.
Beyond.
He's old and angry,
Uh-huh.
but then he gets a kid.
I live alone.
He does live alone. Rosetta Stone.
Batman Beyond's a really cool.
I like
TV
Batman
series.
Beyond.
Mm.
But anyways, Eternals. Oh, Eternals, Joseph.
It's hard to gauge. I think when the end of the year comes, which is fast approaching,
Yes.
and we get all the movies we watched in 2021, and we rank them, this one will be high up on that list.
I agree.
I will give it.
It's definitely not the bottom half of the list.
Let's say we've
It's
watched.
upper half.
Let's say we've watched 20.
Yeah,
I would put it in that 15.
Hmm.
That upper 15.
upper 15. Okay,
Like
I would say that it's in the 10 that are good,
yeah.
because I don't think that it's in the bottom half of the
I
movies I've
don't
seen
think
this
so.
year.
Yeah, I definitely don't think so because it also does not deserve the title of worst Marvel movie.
No, yeah,
Whoa.
I mean, so many
That's
people.
a strong stance.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
people
it's
are
also
saying that it's the worst Marvel
nobody
movie.
is also saying that really.
I
What
saw
happened?
a couple, but
Yeah, but what like that's not a consensus. I
no,
feel.
no, no, no.
What
It's just
happens is
fucking jerk offs.
Rotten Tomatoes goes, "This is a rotten movie."
That's cool.
Goes, "This is a rotten movie," right?
Yeah.
And so, what does rotten movie mean? It means it's the lowest rated rotten movie, and then everyone hops on that,
Yeah.
and then it perpetuates this cycle of it being the lowest rated rotten movie.
Yeah.
If it is, I think they're wrong, quite frankly.
Like a
Yeah, I agree.
downward spiral. A fucking
I think-
snowball effect.
I think if we were to gather up every single Marvel movie,
Mhm.
it probably would get lost in the middle.
I think it's a middle of the road Marvel movie.
Yeah.
It's a good Marvel movie.
They're
Yeah.
a middling Marvel
But
movie.
Yeah.
the thing is, most Marvel movies are for the most part good.
Yeah, I agree.
So if it's in the middle and the middle is full of good movies,
It's a good movie.
it's a good movie. You know, and it's also I don't get when people are like just wanting deeper things in this movie in comic book movies than they want.
Yeah.
It's like you gotta look at it. They're doing this shit to sell toys. They're doing this shit to sell
It's all
happiness.
brand.
Yeah.
It's all brand.
It's like what, you're upset that they didn't bring up communist, manifesto bullshit or something like that? You're upset that
Or you are upset that they brought up
yeah.
Communist Manifesto bullshit.
Yeah. Who cares?
Mm.
It's a fucking Marvel movie.
It's a fucking Marvel.
Enjoy your
Marvel should
enjoy
be
your
political.
popcorn.
Take your popcorn.
Watch the fucking laser beams.
Take your popcorn, fill up your soda, sit the fuck down, shut the fuck up, watch the movie.
And enjoy it for what it has in it.
Enjoy it for what it is.
It's got a lot of women in it. It's got a lot of fucking people from different backgrounds.
Period.
The 9 Eternals that are adults are hot.
If you're upset... Yeah, if you're upset at this movie because it has inclusion in it, eat a dick.
That is such a
And if you're upset that this movie doesn't have enough inclusion in it, you're blind.
Yeah.
Not literally. I'm not being ableist.
Yeah. It's stupid if that's your point of contention for shit.
Yeah.
Where it's like it didn't have enough it had representation in it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the characters don't look like that's main character syndrome going around.
Yeah.
It's like the characters don't look like me, so therefore they're being racist towards people like me.
Yeah.
It's like hold
There's
on,
been
partner.
Infinite number of movies made that look like people
You
like you.
motherfuckers have literally everything.
And like for what you said though, a lot of those complaints don't actually reflect the effectiveness of the story.
And then you'll ask them like, okay, but did you like the movie? And they'll probably be like, yeah, I thought it was okay.
It's okay. It was great.
Yeah.
Was it Iron Man 2? Was it Thor 1?
Thor 2?
Thor 2 even.
I think Thor 2 is
the worst Thor.
Dark World?
Dark World sucked dick.
The first one's weird, but it's still enjoyable.
Yeah. And then the fucking second Iron Man.
Age of Ultron's pretty bad too.
Is it Age of Ultron? No.
I like Age of Ultron though, actually.
That's the only Marvel movie I've actually stopped watching in the middle of it.
Really?
Yeah.
I kind of liked it.
I stopped watching after 45 minutes.
I just liked it because they introduced Scarlet Witch and
Yeah, that's where after that was where I stopped.
Uh-huh.
Did you like the fact that Black Widow she called herself a monster because she couldn't have kids?
She said that? Oh my god.
It literally says that.
I didn't
Literally says that. She goes, they took away my chance to be a mother. I'm a monster.
Well, I think that's something of like self.
As she's saying that.
Self-loathing.
No, well, it's because the guy was fucking misogynist who wrote it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Written by a male character.
Written by a man.
Uh-huh.
See, if it's written by a woman,
Uh-huh.
it's one of those things where it's like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But if it's written by a man,
Yeah.
It's a man saying a woman is a monster for not being able to have killed.
Right.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
By the way, you remember that Black Widow joke about like the periods and like taking out the uterus and written by a man.
What do you mean?
That joke was written by a man specific.
Interesting.
Yeah. So it's one of those things where it's like, interesting.
To be fair, writers do consult
Other
people in the field of what they're writing about, or they should. That's what a good writer does.
Theoretically,
that's what a good writer does.
Yeah.
That's what they should do.
It's not always what's done though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Eventually, there's a lot of. Literally, look up any interview with a writer.
Yeah.
They always get so fucking stingy when they go, this person came in and they wanted to change fucking everything. So I wanted to take my project and go home.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the best movies of all time have scripts that were completely different.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because
and then
someone else came in and went.
And went. The only exception to it that I've seen is RoboCop.
Oh, really?
Where everybody going in went, this is literally the perfect script.
Yeah. We're not changing a goddamn thing.
We love you, RoboCop.
Just
put it in the VHS player.
Yeah.
Well, anyways,
that's
Joseph,
it.
What do you
That's
rate
the show.
it? What do you rate the movie? How many Eternals?
15 out of 20, so simplify that by 5.
5. That's
3 out of 4.
75%.
75%.
You give 75%. 7.5 out of 10.
Maybe like a 3.2.
3.2 out of 10.
Just to bump it up to that 80.
10? Oh.
Oh, it's not bad. Like a B.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, out of like 4. I don't know how much.
3.2 out of 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, if
80%. 80% out of 100.
You're gonna give it 80%.
Yeah.
You know,
80% leaning down because I thought some of the things in it were a little bullshitty.
B-.
Like a little like.
There's a couple There's one story plot in particular with the Deviants where it kind of leads nowhere except for character development for Angelina Jolie's character.
Yeah.
But it was supposed to be a main plot point that you thought was gonna affect the main plot.
Yeah. If you look at the marketing, it's like that's the main bad
And again,
guy.
that could be like them trying to do subversion, but it's just the execution of it felt a little weird.
Here's my thing about subversion.
It's gotta be good.
It's gotta be in the movie.
Yeah.
If you're relying on people watching the trailers,
Like how I'll cut that.
yeah, Mego.
Fuck. I forgot.
Yeah, that's our.
I was gonna say we already did spoilers.
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah. If subversion doesn't happen in the movie,
Yeah.
it is bad subversion, and I consider it a detriment.
Execution. Yeah, it's you failed upon your execution.
Yeah. If you're a thing that relies on marketing, on posters, on shit like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, they'll never see this coming.
That's the Zendaya
and then
theory.
a swerve happens.
Yeah.
That's you have the same writing capabilities that Vince McMahon has. Are you proud of yourself?
Yeah. Romer, what do you rate what we've explained to you of Eternals out of 10?
There's a lot of heart in it, is what I feel. There's a lot of, like, I think intent, maybe?
Okay.
So I would say, from what I've heard, I would give it a 7 out of 10. And just because maybe it's like a good, it shows like good spirit, good spunk.
There you go. And that's a Romer certified fresh.
What's your
Me? I think I want to go with an 8 out of 10 as well. And I have, again, the same similar
points of derision.
Qualms as you with the movie. But I think, in general, it is a movie that is enjoyable. It is something that does not deserve, I think, the level of hate that it's getting, at least by critics.
Critically, yeah.
Fucking...
Because the audience score loves it.
All these fucking critics need some dick. Alright? They need some dick or some pussy. They need something. Because they're fucking tight ass.
You're not
all
wrong.
of them.
You're not wrong.
They got nothing going on.
Nothing going on.
They need a hobby.
You're hating.
Yeah.
Get a fucking
Do some
hobby.
crafts or some shit.
Yeah. Learn how to do pottery. Go watch the movie again and open your mind.
Go outside and touch some grass.
Or maybe talk to a person of color.
Or maybe fucking get out of your bubble.
Or a woman.
Or both at the same time.
Yeah.
Or maybe learn a little sign language and communicate with a fucking deaf person.
Yeah.
You
Just saying.
jackass.
Anyways, 8.2 out of 10. Watch it again. At some point.
I won't watch it again. Not soon.
Yeah, I know. I'm also not a person that just rewatches movies. I've said this before.
Yeah.
I'm not a big rewatcher unless it's like been a really long time.
For me, it's like if a movie's great,
yeah,
I'll go and see it like a couple times in theaters.
I know you did it with fucking Saints of Newark, like 7
Well, that
times.
was different because it was on my phone, so I could have it on in the background.
You watched it like 7 times.
And I could have it on
in
the
many
background.
languages.
Yeah, just because I wanted to see it. That's how you learn other languages. You learn it by osmosis.
Hey Joe, what eternal power would you have? What would be your eternal power?
I feel like I got some bullshit. I really feel like I'd get some bullshit. Like jump real high or some shit.
Oh.
Cool. Because you have to think functionality, right?
Yeah.
Fuck,
What would you teach the humanity? What would be your humanity?
I'd literally just be like...
You could make alcohol at a moment's notice?
Yeah, turn water to wine or something.
Yeah, make a party. You're Jesus?
Yeah.
Jesus is an eternal.
Could be.
Jesus gotta be an eternal.
Yeah.
What eternal at least shaped Jesus' mind?
Yeah. Fucking Druid, probably.
Angelina Jolie.
Cersei. They brought it up earlier. It's like, every time they forget our coffee, it just randomly appears.
Oh, she's Jesus.
She's fucking Jesus.
Cersei
is Jesus.
Jesus.
Didn't she get crucified? Or she let a white man take a fall for her?
She let a white man take a fall.
Yeah, she let a Jewish guy take a fall.
She said, "Hey, who did that?"
Middle
and
Eastern person.
She pointed at someone
She's
else.
Jewish.
No, she pointed at a Roman.
Yeah.
She's like, that Roman guy.
That guy, he
Yeah.
did it.
She was Pontius Pilate.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know, what eternal power would I have? I'd like it to be like, I don't know, like flight or like some shit like that, but it's not. Let's be real here.
Yeah.
It's probably good. I don't know.
Because your power would have to be your power would have to be something that could like further
Humanity,
I guess. Well, I mean, because even then, I guess like there's the people that like literally are based around like defending against the deviants or killing the deviants.
Yeah, who just fight.
But then there are the people that are like utilitarian.
Yeah.
Like Druid literally can't do shit against deviants.
No, but he can fight like a son of a bitch.
He can. He's actually not a bad fighter. Bye, Romer.
Heading out now.
I would be the Eternal that goes rogue.
You go rogue?
Yeah. I'd literally be like...
I'd go rogue.
I'd be like...
If I learned about the Celestial thing,
even before that, I'd be like, we shouldn't be involved in their shit. We shouldn't dabble.
I would be the opposite.
We shouldn't dabble.
I would dabble.
I would not dabble.
Because that's their whole job is not to dabble.
Yeah. I wouldn't...
I would dabble.
I would, like... They dabble. Like, they literally invent the plow and shit.
Oh, got it. You would just let them run their course?
Literally
Peace
just...
out, we'll get to it.
Literally just protect them physically. That's it. Because if you do go about how you're supposed to do it, you're feeding.
Well, because I don't know. I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I would be fucking. I think I would be. Oh, where's Sprite? I think I would have Sprite powers. Because I like illusionary stuff a lot. Like when I make D&D characters, I make like illusion mages.
To your powers be fucking useless. Bing, got him.
Viewer, listener.
What would your eternal power be?
Let us know in the comments below.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you can't. Get fucked.
Get fucked, you fucking losers.
Love you.
I fucking hate you.
Love you, Christina. I haven't hit one of those in a while, huh?
Yeah, it's been too long.
Love you, Christina. Bye.
I can't say I fucking hate you.
Can't. You do it. I'm gonna be sad. Oh. Bye.
I fucking hate you. I did it!